Jim Boy's getting yelled at already. But yeah, we're live. He should be back in a second. I heard his name, so he probably has to do something. Whoa. He probably has to do something right now. So this is the Wega Freak live stream. Hey, it's the Wega Freak.
This isn't your live stream, shut up.
And we're live on Jinblade's stream. I just filled in for him. Give your intros now, Jinblade.
What?
Give your intros because you've been muted for the past 30 seconds.
Just give me a second. Alright, I'm shutting that. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome to the Saturday stream. We'll be joined by a bunch of people here very, very soon. Unfortunately, all we have is Lego Freak. The budget's a little bit low this week.
yeah, the cast. We didn't have enough money to pay the cast.
Yeah. Anyway, in the chat we have Iron Spider 6056, Storm Chicken Studios, The Cringe Man, and Joseph Recaro. Hello everybody.
And just like on the fantasy picks, Wega Freaks, I don't know why, but Wega Freaks really underpriced to pick. So that's why Jim White always picks me.
And we have John's Bricks, aka Bot, in the chat.
Greg will cost like a couple $100. I cost $300. Beef hat's like $1. You know, it's like a buddy boy.
All right. So we will have Greg joining us in a little bit.
That's good.
And then I believe Dave said he would pop in as well.
Hey, Jim White, I'm wearing an Apple shirt today.
I don't care. Hello, Christopher Nitz. Welcome. Brick Binder. Hello. Let me pull up the stream so I can look at the chat on my phone.
Jim, but anyway, you're celebrating a holiday.
Nope.
Me neither. It's gonna sit and have food.
Yeah, John, this is the Saturday stream. I don't care.
John, nobody.
I like London Bridge Brooks. He's really cool, but this is our Saturday stream. This doesn't get postponed.
We don't like him.
Charlie Freak. Hello, Brick by Brick. Hello, Mistari Spita and Jack Allen.
I'm thirsty.
Hello, Hunk of Junk Productions.
Hey, Hunk of
Junk. Oh, I'm dying.
What?
I'm dying.
Is Shy here?
What?
Why you said you're gonna let Shy in?
Well, Shy's not here.
Oh, I guess you're dying. I guess you said you're dying. I thought she said you can let Shy in. I think Shy's probably at work delivering all your packages.
But we'll be here for our typical 3 hours. As per usual. So if you guys have any questions.
I could be at your house by the time the stream's done, Jim Blade almost.
No, please don't.
Next week I'll leave around 12:30.
I don't care.
End the stream, I'll be at your house, okay?
No.
I'll come in. Yep. I'll break in your bedroom window.
The dogs will bite you.
No, they won't. They know me.
No, they don't.
Oh.
Nobody cares, John.
Dress up in a suit so they can't bite me. I'll just rip their heads off.
They can still bite you.
Nobody cares. Dude. Maybe they'll bite you. Maybe your mail carrier's afraid that they're going to get bit by a dog.
I really hope that package shows up today or tomorrow. Nope. Do that again.
All right. It won't come Monday, that's for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. Do I like the new haunted house? Not really.
Dude, that's Babe. That's my honey. I'm gonna marry Wega set.
What package is supposed to show up today or tomorrow? Secrets.
It's a secret, you stupid idiot. Because it's Sunburn, Jim Blade.
I don't care. Titanium Ninja 74, hello. And
Don't you just love how Lego instruction manuals smell?
what?
Don't you just love how Lego instruction manuals smell?
You smell.
The Lego instruction manual is good. I ate one before Jim Blade.
Shut up. See in my hand.
See in my hand.
Hello, Luke 44. Welcome.
Dude. I love instructions. I'm gonna have a whole house full of instructions.
Shut up, you freak.
You shut up, dude.
No, shut up. This is my stream.
dragging everybody out.
He says he'll be in soon.
Greg, come on in, buddy boy.
But yeah. So we're just chilling here. I bought a couple things yesterday to build. I bought the Kai's mech jet, a second one, so I could build the jet. Wait, what happened with BFAB last night?
What BFAB?
Luke, what happened? What did I miss?
Huh?
Luke 44 said BFAB got a little crazy last night.
Fucking crazy. He was at work for Luke 44. He wasn't drunk. He wasn't drunk. He doesn't drink that much anymore, thankfully.
Oh, apparently on your stream.
Hey, Jim, but I'm not showing my face. The reason what I'm trying to. How do I flip my camera?
I don't know.
Can't you flip?
You should be able to.
Back.
I wasn't at Lego Freak Stream last night. I don't care. Burn it.
Look how big this man for one bag.
Burn it.
No. Hey, well, we all had a bonfire tonight, Jim Boy. So is there any Lego sets you want me to put in there?
Oh, yeah. Anything from Monkey Kid. And hello, Lego Mess on the Floor. Welcome.
I'm going to burn in Jogger City's box.
Can you burn Hidden Side, too?
You want me to?
Please?
You really want me to burn a Hidden Side box?
I want you to burn all of the Hidden Side set.
Value plastic's not that good to burn, Jim Boy.
I don't care.
And considering we're going to be using roasting marshmallows, I don't think so. And I know fire safety more than you do, you doofus.
I don't care. I need to clean up this area over here. It's such a mess.
And it's hot outside, Jim Boy.
I don't care.
I'm going to get a swimming pool set up.
I still don't care.
I'm going to Hershey Park tomorrow.
No, you're not, because it's not open. Hello, Deppy Shep.
And then when you went to Hershey at one time, Jim Boy, and you were bad.
Yeah.
Man, the Monkey Kid sets are actually easy because they have like 20 numbered bags.
No.
What do you mean now? It's 24 numbered bags for 1,900 piece stack.
There should only be like 15 numbered bags for that. Any normal set would only have 15 numbered bags.
That is 19. I like it, Jim White, honestly.
John's Brick says, I was tricked. The title says Lego, but I see no Lego. Tough.
Well, we're waiting for the other crew to come.
Building the food truck. Luke's 44 is building the food truck. Garbage set. That's...
Jim Boy, do you hope I get a call today?
If it means you leave the stream, yes.
Then keep saying you hope I get one. Because I'll leave the stream if I get one.
Can you leave the stream anyway?
Oh, you cry when I laugh.
Nope.
Yes, you would.
Maybe I don't. I don't sound like myself, but yeah, because I'm still kind of sick.
Yeah, never mind. If I said that, I'd probably get kicked.
Yeah, you will get kicked, I guarantee.
I was going to say something about a certain disease, but I figured that'd get me kicked.
Yeah, you're gonna get yourself kicked.
I don't have that disease. Do you have it?
No, I'm pretty sure you do have it.
Oh, okay. But that means I gave it to a couple people too then. Where's Dave at? He said he was going to join.
So did Greg.
Sounds suspicious, doesn't it?
Nope, not really.
Maybe they're building it. Maybe Beef are building it. I don't know.
Yeah, last week was not fun. Not fun at all.
Okay.
Yeah, Monkey Kid is a virus. It should be killed.
So should City. Sure should City, right, Jim Boyd?
Yeah, that too.
Building even. I'm building a Mac. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. And these Monkey Kid sets are so awesome.
Oh, DC Comics should also be killed. I agree with that. There you go. There's that too.
City should also be killed.
What?
What a Lego fiend that should be murdered to death.
What?
What a Lego fiend that should be killed.
DC, Monkey Kid, Hidden Slide, Overwatch.
Oh my gosh.
Trolls, Minions.
City's a good theme.
City.
City's a wooden crap. City's like a wooden coaster. City's the wooden coaster of Lego Jim Boyd.
Yeah, ban Monkey Kid. Yeah, also Luke 44 says the new train looks bad. It does. It does not look good.
Dude, the new train looks awesome. Oh my god.
When I saw the rumor of Crocodile Train, I was secretly hoping for a Ninjago train, the Snake Train.
I don't think you know what a crocodile train is, Jim Boyd.
What?
I don't think you know what a crocodile train is.
I don't care either. Luke 44, that's a bannable offense right there.
Wouldn't it be funny if I'm petitioning Lego to make a yellow fire truck?
That's not going to happen.
Why? Not all fire trucks are
House of Bricks.
House of Bricks. Come on in. Quit sipping your drink and join.
Yeah, no, the figures are not good for Overwatch.
I'm doing my early 2020 mock now, Jim Boyd. So what are you planning to bring to Philly next year?
Same stuff. I'm not bringing anything to Philly next year because I'm bringing it this year.
What?
We have a Dave.
Yo.
What's up, Dave?
Hello.
How's it going, you guys?
Good.
Not bad. Just sitting here, so
Yeah.
pretty much.
You up to anything fun today?
No?
No. That's fancy.
How about you? You doing anything or?
So we just came back from shopping. So
Ooh.
I don't know if I'd call that interesting, but it's something. I'm gonna try and bring up the stream, although I don't think it's gonna let me. Nope, not gonna let me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a new patch on our computers here recently, and so now I'm gonna have to figure out a new setup down here, or get that fixed. One of the two. I can't. It's like I can get to some YouTube channels on my laptop now, but it is super limited.
Yikes.
So, anywho, yeah. So we did some shopping and put away some grocery stuff, and then ate a little bit of lunch and came down for this. I think I'm gonna try and do a stream later on tonight.
Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm trying to get that coordinated here. So, yeah, fun stuff.
House Rick says if we're still live when I'm done, I'll join. We'll be live till 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. You're doing 3 hours. I won't be here that long.
Yeah, 3 hours every Saturday.
Okay.
Sometimes Sunday.
Gotcha. You guys been up to much so far this holiday weekend?
No, bought a couple of Lego things yesterday just to build them. But I was gonna build them today, but I built them yesterday.
What did you have to build?
I bought the McLaren Senna from Speed Champions. It's the last. I now own every 2019 Speed Champions set after that.
Oh, cool.
And I bought Kai's mech jet so I could build the jet because I already have one for the mech. So I bought it's a 2-in-1. So I bought to build each model.
Cool. That's exciting stuff.
And the says just popped in to say hi. How's everyone doing? Why is there 2 Lego freaks?
I don't know.
We'll just get rid of that one. All right, hello?
You got rid of good one. No, you didn't. Never mind. I don't know why there were 2 Lego freaks. That was weird.
Yeah, that's way too many.
What was I going to pull up here? Oh, that's what I was going to. Yeah.
Now that one of them we had to get 7 in the stream, Jim played.
Wait, what?
We had 7 in the stream because they're like 2 grades.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Two.
Thought I had to sneeze. False alarm.
Brickbinder wants to know, do I have the new Ferrari? If you're talking about the Speed Champions one, yes. Yes, I do. It's a very nice set.
So what, besides Enjoy, Jim, but what summer sets are you getting? Most looking forward to, except for the Destiny's Bounty and stuff.
There's not really much I'm buying. I mean, if there was Speed Champions stuff coming out this summer, I'd be buying that, but...
Champions is maybe in January, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, there was one summer set last year, though, which is the white Porsche, which was really nice. But
Summers this year's going to be good.
I don't know. There's just not... There's nothing that I'm really looking to get. It's about just Ninjago stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really looked at a whole lot of the summer lineup, but I'm guessing there's not a lot I'm going to go after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus a couple of those Lego sketches, the brick sketches, the Star Wars ones.
Are they going to be like brickheads, do you think, Jim Blade?
Nah, I don't think.
I bet they're going to come in a similar sized box.
Brickheads is the best.
I think they'll come in like a tall, like skinny, like a battle pack box.
Are we getting any more brickheads this year, Jim?
Yes, we are.
Which ones?
I don't know. Oh yeah, and the 501st battle pack, that too.
I forget which one. I know we're getting a couple more seasonal ones.
Expect at least 3 videos a week. That's not happening. It's a weird summer. There's a lot of good stuff, but also so many bad sets. Yeah, the city sets this year are not great. The creator stuff is nice, I guess. It's okay. Ninjago stuff's good. We still haven't seen the Star Wars stuff.
I think I'm going to be limited myself to like UCS styled stuff at this point.
Christopher
or things within the similar spirit, like the haunted house. I would say that's of the same scale and magnitude.
Did I like the Jaguar Speed Champion set? Funny enough, that's the only Speed Champion set I don't own yet from 2020. I went to get it, and they didn't have it. Oh my, what is this?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up, Greg?
What's up?
Hey, you got a different new little icon there.
Yeah, someone made that for us on Instagram. I thought it was kind of cool.
Ooh,
oh, that's pretty sweet.
I wish I could properly credit them, but I can't remember their name now.
Uh-oh.
What are you guys up to today?
Not much. What are you up to?
Oh, probably cleaning things up here, I guess. Be on the move.
That's what happens every Saturday.
It seems like a good time to clean up.
Yeah.
Clark is building a transformer out of Technic.
Yeah, and the Razor Crest and the Mandalorian child brickheads. People are just asking what summer sets we're getting, and
Oh,
there's not much besides the Ninjago and like the Star Wars things that everybody's gonna get.
you just gave me an idea for a mock that I can make. I want to start like doing spoof Lego sets. I'm gonna make the Raisin Crest.
Oh my gosh.
It's just a Star Wars ship that looks like a giant raisin.
A giant raisin. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You could put the Raisinets on there too, right?
Oh my gosh.
Is that what they were called? The Raisinets?
Yeah,
Raisinets, yeah.
the California raisins. Is that what
California raisin. Yeah.
Chocolate covered raisins are the best, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Chocolate covered anything is good though.
Yeah.
Well,
Could go wrong with chocolate,
have
right?
you tried chocolate covered bacon?
I think it'd be
No,
amazing.
but I would, and it would be great.
It's like sweet and salty at the same time.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite type of M&M though?
Regular M&Ms.
How dare you?
I don't really know.
I like
I don't
peanut
know what
M&Ms.
The what peanut?
Peanut, yeah.
Peanuts definitely not it for me. I
I
don't
like the
typically
regular
like peanuts in my other foods. Like I love peanuts and pecans and all those kind of nuts and everything. I don't like them in other things though.
I gotcha.
It's probably regular pretzel, though. Oh, speaking of pretzel,
Ooh.
hold on 1 second. I gotta go grab these. 1 second.
Jim Blade has new snacks.
They're
Jordan,
peanut butter stuffed goldfish.
Is that a thing? I imagine it probably is.
I don't know why it wouldn't be, especially with the pretzel ones, right?
Yeah.
snack that smells back. Goldfish.
What are you up to today, Lego Freak?
Not much.
Hey, I finally bought Animal Crossing.
All
Oh, did
right.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan.
Fun.
How much money do you owe Tom Nook right now?
Still a couple million.
Oh my God, I only owe him $48,000, but I just landed on the island, so I got a lot of work to do. I was hoping just to pay off my debt and be done, but it doesn't sound like that's going to happen.
We got
The
That's all.
Do they have peanut butter in them?
No, they're pretzel goldfish.
I thought that just would have been kind of funny.
Someone sent us fudge M&Ms. Those are pretty good. And
I think
unrelated.
Caramel are pretty tasty.
Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with any kind of chocolate.
Yeah, that's fair.
John says mini M&Ms. Yeah, those are good too.
Oh, I've had those.
What kind?
Oh, Lego Freak's doing something fun tonight, it sounds like.
What do you got going on tonight, Greg? You and Cody.
Oh, we lost Lego Freak.
Did we lose Lego Freak? I don't know. I was going to take a nap this afternoon, but then I was like, oh yeah, this live stream. So it's a good time to clean up.
It's a better thing to do than sleep.
We signed up for HBO Max. We might watch a movie on there. Tomorrow we're going up to...
Doesn't that? I didn't think that came out till the 27th.
If you pre-order it, it's $11.99 a month, and you get access to HBO Now, which is like the thing that they currently have, and then it upgrades. I did it because I did this. They were doing this Watch-a-Palooza thing on Comcast or Xfinity, and they had all these movies that you could watch. And I found out about it like in the last day they were doing it as like a week-long thing. So I watched a couple of movies, and I'm like, dang, I want to see these other ones. And they all turned out it like said available through HBO. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should sign up for HBO's streaming service. Because if I watch like 2 movies a month from that, it's like it pays itself off.
Yeah.
And I think I can easily do that. Plus, I want to see this series called Chernobyl, which looks really good.
Yeah, I think I saw something about that.
It has like a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, but yeah, tomorrow we're going up to camp and stuff and doing all that. So I'm excited about that. Today's not the best day here. It's kind of rainy out and stuff. So
It's pretty nice out here.
Yep.
oh, it's nice there.
Yeah.
Huh? I think the rain just hates us.
I mean, it rains like 8 out of 7 days a week here. So
Hey, is Lego Freak back?
yes, he is.
Yep, I'm back.
Oh, hey, I saw your new car, man. That looks pretty sick. Can I say sick
Yeah,
still,
congrats.
or is that in poor taste now?
That's in poor taste.
It looks pretty awesome.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
think you can say sick, right?
No, things that used to be sick, you can't say that now. It's insensitive.
Yeah.
You gotta say cool.
It's really cool.
It's nice. Yep.
Is that to replace the demolished one that you guys have?
Yeah, it's just to replace the demolished one.
Noise. Back on the road.
Yep.
Man, you guys have some bad luck with people hitting you in vehicles, don't you?
I know it's the third time in 4 years. So.
Your car insurance company is gonna hate your guts.
Yep.
Or they're gonna
like,
love them. I don't know.
They're gonna be like, "Hey, remember back when we used to insure you? Yeah, that was something. We're not doing that anymore."
Yep.
We have 2 people in the chat at the exact same time who said they're beginning to work on the
The
contest.
Jim Way talking.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Jim Lloyd's talking right now.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, the contest is real easy. It's make your favorite or make the plot of Star Wars Episode 100, whatever that is to you.
Oh my God.
The only stipulation is I really wanted to be in the movie, so me and Clark have to be in it in minifig form.
Oh my God.
I said the more triggering it is, the funnier it is, and the wackier it is, the better.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's pretty open to whatever your interpretation is.
Luke 44 says, nope, wrong comment. Says I haven't seen the sun in a week.
Oh. It's so hard to select a comment on StreamYard, isn't it? Like you go to pick it and it like goes to the
Yeah, and then
keeps
when I
scrolling.
think somebody else sends a comment, it's just like, oh, no, not that one. I'm trying to pick the other one.
Yep. I'm still very happy for what you pay for here. It's definitely worth it.
You don't pay anything.
Exactly. You got your money's worth.
Welcome back.
Good. Thank you. Thanks for being so welcome to me, there, Jim Boyd.
Yeah.
At what point do you think they're going to trim down what's free through StreamYard?
They have to, right? Like,
I mean, a lot of people get away with not having to purchase their full service at all because it's, I mean, what, 40 hours or 45 hours a month? I mean, that's a lot of streaming.
20.
the benefits that are enabled through signing up for the premium service just are not worth. They're not worth it. They're not worth $25. Like, I could see if they gave you like a little taste for free and then did the thing that's like maybe like $4.99, $9.99, $19.99. But like to go from like basically you have everything. But if you want to stream like an absolute psycho and you want like this cool border, that's $25 a month.
Yeah.
And who's gonna do that? So I have a feeling they're probably doing a thing right now where they're just trying to get their name out there and become like the premier place that everyone does their streaming. And then you're gonna find out that that's not gonna be free anymore.
Yeah.
But people said they were going to introduce something else.
I can't blame them though, because it's like this is their business. You have to make money at it. Obviously, like outside of me streaming that 1 month for endless hours or whatever, I would never pay for the premium version.
Yeah.
I can live without having like a crazy background or whatever they have.
Yeah,
on there.
I mean, if they drop your free content to like, oh, you can use this to stream for 5, maybe even 10 hours a month, then I could see a lot more need to say, hey, I love the interface. I love this stuff. If I want to use this as my platform, I just have to.
I think they need to do something in between the $0 and $25 mark too.
Yeah.
That is that's extreme.
Yeah.
I feel like you can pretty much hit anybody at $9.99 a month for things, and they're probably willing to pay that for almost anything, really.
Yeah, I've got services that I forget about every now and then that I've signed up for $10 a month, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably cancel that. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, that's how they get you. You kind of just are like, oh, I have that
The
thing.
thing I have that I pay for is Disney Plus, and that's
My God, that is the best bargain in
Well,
entertainment.
we have Netflix too.
It's amazing.
I don't pay for my Netflix. That's the thing.
I think I might be like kind of, I don't know, cynical or whatever, but I just feel like Disney Plus is going to do the StreamYard route too and be like, hey, that $8 is really cool and all, but I think we could probably charge you $15 for this.
Just like Netflix.
It could go up. I could see that.
I think they're just trying to dominate right now, so they're probably happy just taking that $8 and just feeding you all the stuff you want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they can be making money like this, though. It's crazy.
You think about it, though, like most of their content is stuff that they put out like years and years ago, whereas Netflix is constantly having to grind to put out like new series and new shows, which costs money. Disney's like, hey, remember that Aladdin movie you liked 30 years ago?
You keep in mind, right? Everything that you see, at least previously, everything that you saw on Netflix, they had to pay licensing rights on.
That's true too. Yeah.
Everything they have, they own. So it doesn't cost them anything to put the content there, minus the servers and the bandwidth and the interface.
God. And you know what this is going to do is like Disney's just going to get even more money now and they're going to buy more stuff, which thus far has actually been pretty decent. Like they haven't ruined anything, but it concerns me that Disney's going to own everything.
It's like, I don't mind if the reason they want to own it is for the the curating and the content and the ownership or whatever it is. It's when it turns anti-consumer. I think Disney's usually. I mean, yes, they charge Disney prices for things, but that's because they offer amazing stuff, and I don't feel bad about it.
Thus far, Disney has done nothing but positive things in my mind. Like they bought Marvel. They put out a lot of great Marvel movies. They bought Star Wars. They say like Star Wars was like basically dead, and look what they've done now. So,
they bought Fox.
Yeah, which was probably just a move for this service they're doing now.
Yeah,
because they have all those properties that are on there. But they have the right idea: buy the studios outright, and then you don't have to license the content.
They should buy Ninjago. They could do that. Great.
In a shocking deal with Lego, Disney buys Ninjago.
Yeah, just
and then license it back to Lego. How much do you think the Ninjago license is worth, Jim Blade? Like, if you were to,
like, if I had to pay for like the Ninjago rights, like everything like that.
Yeah, like what they spend for Star Wars, it was like $4 billion, which it's worth a lot more than that. That was a steal. Didn't they pay like $20 billion for Fox? The 20th Century Fox.
Idea.
20 billion?
Disney, 21st. Is it 21st Century they bought, right?
21st Century Fox. Yeah.
Luke says 5.
I'd probably say a couple $100,000.
They paid $52.4 billion for Fox.
Oh my God.
Never would I have thought
Disney
that Fox
have?
was worth that much.
A lot.
This other one says Disney officially owns 21st Century Fox, $71.3 billion. You think about all those movies, though. How many times have you seen that? Like, that's a lot of movies, dude.
Mm-hmm. And Disney owns them all now.
Basically.
I'd probably say Ninjago would be worth a couple $100,000.
I would pay $17.12.
For the Ninjago license?
The entire license, yes.
I'd pay $17.13.
Oh, wow. This is a bidding war. I see how this is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I challenge you to a duel. No, it's probably worth a good amount of money with all the merchandise you could put out from it, the cartoon.
Yeah, it's probably millions. I mean, it doesn't creep into billions, I don't think, but
no, definitely not.
The problem is, like, I don't think people are like going back to like see old Ninjago stuff. Like, you constantly have to be putting out new things for people to be stoked about it.
Yeah, I mean, all the Ninjago stuff on Netflix, which is nice. So.
Yeah, that's nice that they have that.
Up to season 9. Soon enough, they'll put 10 and 11. I hope.
Yeah.
John Sprick says I need Harry Potter to be bought by Disney. That's never going to happen.
Who owns Harry Potter now?
Universal.
Universal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be a pretty big endeavor. Disney would have, I think, some struggles there because if you bought Universal, right, then you've got like the Universal Park, which is right in Disney's backyard.
Make it Disneyland too.
Doesn't Comcast, or I think Comcast owns Universal, don't they? Like, all these cable companies bought up all these, studios. I think. I don't know with certainty.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
But what
it's
else?
All about,
what else?
Just keep gobbling up all these little things. Just gobble, 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 gobble.
Universal owns Harry Potter. Don't they own Jurassic too?
Yeah. Well, you think about any movie that you saw with the Universal logo or the Earth thing that happens. They own those.
If they own all that.
I mean, what are there? There's like, you got Fox, you've got Paramount, and you got Universal. Those are like the companies.
And Disney.
And Disney, yeah, of course.
On top of it all.
Probably.
What does Paramount make? I don't remember what.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, they own
Paramount's a company that I wouldn't have even been able to name, and I'm like, oh, you came up with that one pretty quick.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what Paramount is, if anyone's watching this, it's the one that has like the mountain and all the stars kind of fly around it. I think they own Transformers as well.
Apparently, Universal owns Sony as well.
Universal owns who?
Sony.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I thought Sony owned Columbia Pictures, which is another thing.
What about DreamWorks?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Who owns DreamWorks?
Oh yeah, that's a thing too.
Don't
And
know.
Well, we learned today there's a lot more movie places than we thought.
mhm.
All right, that's a good lesson. I think we can end it here. Thank you guys for watching.
Yep. Also, we still don't know what type of M&Ms are the best, but we all have different opinions on that.
Your opinion's wrong, Jim Pride.
Wow.
Regular
Which one did
M&Ms
you do?
or mini M&Ms?
Oh, Eminem.
Try those fudge ones. We got those in the mail, and I was like, wow.
Universal owns DreamWorks. I thought so.
Okay. It's like a spider web of companies that own companies that own companies that own companies.
Don't say spider
Once
web.
you start getting into the owning company business, all you want to do is own companies, apparently.
I wish I could put together $70 billion to buy a company like 21st Century Fox. That'd be pretty cool.
Pretty sure I'd be doing other things if I had $70 billion. Buying another company wouldn't be on my list.
I'd be doing one thing. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Well, no.
I'd be doing
If
a
you
lot
had
of
all that
enjoying
money,
that money.
if you had all that money, the worst thing you could do is nothing. You would not be doing like out crazy spending, and
Well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Eventually, we get old. I imagine you'd be like, "Well, I got a Ferrari."
Well, now I own all the Lego sets, so
Is that what you would do?
I mean every Ninjago thing I don't own. Yeah,
I think I would try to get some like prime real estate somewhere. Would be my first thing.
Mhm.
just buy an island.
Yeah.
You
I
still have
want one of those insane
millions
mansions
up there.
that are just ridiculous on these beautiful places, and then have entire staffs of people basically that maintain everything to the look and feel that I would like.
Yeah.
Here's what you do. You buy an island, you build a super mega mansion that can fit all of us, and then we move to the island, never to be heard from again. We continue making videos, happily ever after the end.
What happens if the island is the internet service? Because the desert island probably won't.
Well, you have $70 billion, so you can just pay for internet.
Yeah, I think you'd be okay.
Oh, and somebody wants to do
The
that.
sucky thing is like what Dave said. You'd have to hire a whole staff of people to do everything. Like all the infrastructure that you enjoy in your regular life would have to be brought in for you,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
would be fun.
Now, if you had $70 billion, it's moot and you don't even care.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just pocket change to pay somebody.
You buy $100 million house, you could pay a staff worth of people $1 million a year, and you're not even dipping into it. Like it's like you just pulled a penny out of your pocket.
That's pocket change.
There's two staff positions you absolutely need. You need a chef and you need like a housekeeper.
Yep. Yeah.
That way
a house like that,
all
you
your-
probably need an entire house cleaning squad.
Yeah. Yeah, you just need somebody to make your food and to clean up after you. You have those two things covered, you're set in life.
Maybe a gardener. Gardener might be the
Yeah,
case.
you want your outdoors taken care of.
Outdoor
your
stuff.
pool's gonna need cleaned. Like your
Yeah.
basketball court's gonna need like
Mhm.
paved
I
and
probably
stuff.
have
So
a basketball court, but
you could pay someone to play basketball for you.
ooh.
Cool anyway.
I'm paying you to exercise for me. I don't feel like doing
Yeah.
it.
That's true. You'd have to have a personal trainer, right?
Of
Because
course.
if I had that kind of money, then I would obviously, you wouldn't be investing as much time into the generic work stuff, and therefore, I feel like you start making more of those things a priority that we otherwise don't.
Also, you have that much money, you don't want to die early because you just won the lottery,
Yeah.
basically. So you need
Right.
to stay alive as long as possible, and
Mhm.
exercise is probably the best thing you can do for that.
Mm-hmm. And sure, you need a nice car or a couple, and that's
Or
fine.
a couple of Lambos,
It'd be kind of tough though. Like if you had all your needs met like that, it's like what is the thing that drives you at that point though?
Time, relationships. I would love to be in that scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the thing that I value, I think, the most now. However, it's the thing that the other constraint, the requirement and need for money to keep up with the quality and lifestyle that we have, it requires me to give up a lot of the things that I'd rather be focusing on.
Right. So you eliminate the things you don't want to do in life, and you fill it with the things you want to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Travel, see a couple fun places, be able to go in and make some amazing differences in some areas that that we otherwise don't. Like with all the stuff going on right now, you could make a point to go out and hire a company to produce a bunch of masks or something like that. You could round up operation, bam, start making masks or whatever the case is. And
Yeah, what we do
New
is
York
we
or
buy
wherever.
Lego. Wait, how much would it cost to buy Lego?
I
Surely
don't
not
think that would be on my list, though.
right?
They probably wouldn't be willing to sell. Although
Yeah.
imagine if you offered enough money, they probably would.
I mean, anyone would for
So
enough
if you
money.
buy Lego and then you force the employees to produce whatever you want.
Oh God! If Jim Blay did that, can you imagine? It's like Ninjago would have 7,500 sets a year.
The city would be canceled right off the bat.
Poor Lego freak.
Oh yeah, Hidden Side would be canceled too.
What about Monkey Kid?
That's got to go too.
Hey, I got the Hidden Side set that I want, so I'm good.
Okay, so can we cancel it now?
I got a
I
hint that I want
suppose.
too.
Okay, all right. Goodbye, Hidden Side. You've done nothing for us.
What was the Hidden Side set you wanted, Lego freak?
The fire truck.
Yeah, if you had
Oh.
$70 billion, you would not be able to purchase the Lego group, I don't think.
Jim, the Lego Group family owns. I don't think they're going to get rid of their value.
So I need to see the currency here.
Lego
But
was
their
shut down.
current revenue in, what's that, krone? I don't know the conversion rate on the krone.
Yeah.
Anyways, their operating revenue, or their revenue for last year was $38.5 billion.
Okay, so they're definitely worth more than that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if we all have $70 billion,
Well, sure. I don't know where this money got created from. Did we start our own country and issue our own currency?
yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't work out so well.
No.
You didn't make one with it money, Jim Boy, or
Here's what
something?
you do: you just start printing money like crazy.
Yeah.
That may or may not be illegal. But
Then you go to the
Totally
grocery store and
illegal
you
if
realize
it's
that a loaf
currency.
of bread is $40,000 for a loaf of
Yeah.
bread.
$1 billion for a car, you know.
Yeah,
I
I
like
thought
the
it was rich.
next guy, but $40,000 for bread. What kind of?
$75,000 for a Ninjago set.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
justify that.
Ooh,
$1 million for a city set, Jim Blade.
that's cool.
Ew.
It's his eyes. He's like having visors.
That's really nice, bud.
Yeah.
Clark, you built a transformer.
Ooh.
Dude, keep that built. That's really cool.
Yeah, I'll keep him.
And he has moving arms too.
Yeah, because I used Technic.
Oh my gosh.
Is it like a trio thing or?
No, he built one out of pieces.
Oh,
It's actually pretty good.
can we see?
Yeah, my phone's probably gonna freeze when I turn it on, but I can try to show it to you.
Your phone
Every
not
time-
work well for it?
Well, no, I have it just have in my pocket as I'm working around in here, and every time I unlock it to go into StreamYard, it like kicks me out.
Yeah,
I'll-
I don't like that. Maybe.
He'll be back. They always come back.
even me, Jim Blade.
I wonder if the mail came. What's the tracking? Have you checked the tracking on that thing again?
There'd be at your door. Ring your doorbell, Jim Blade.
You think we have a doorbell?
What do you got coming your way?
I'm not entirely sure.
They're coming from Lego Creek?
I sent
Yeah.
Jim Blade a package back when he was sick. It says in transit, arriving on time. Hey, left Pittsburgh last night finally, Jim Blade.
Where does it say where it is?
Reported to your Spears Regional Facility, Pittsburgh Field Distribution Center. In transit, arriving on time.
We lost Greg. He'll be back.
Hey, Jim Blade, I shipped an eBay to South Dakota. USPS took it to Los Angeles.
There we go.
and had
There you go.
this week.
What do you want to
So,
say about it, Clark, man?
Ooh.
He can if you turn him apart, he can be a vehicle.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, he transforms into.
That's pretty nice.
He looks like Prime, Optimus Prime a little bit, and he's got wheels on his side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's got the wheels. He's got the windshields.
It's a good start. Hey, go get Starscream. We'll do a comparison.
Oh, shoot.
We'll do a comparison between this one and one that Creo made, and we'll see if Clark is a better
Oh,
designer than
I should
Creo.
ask you, how's Star Wars month?
Good.
Clark's definitely a better
I
designer
don't-
than Creo.
I don't have much left. Okay,
What,
so
did you build the sleeve one yet, or?
no, it's for the finale.
Okay.
Okay, so
Are you
there
sure?
is Starscream, Creo, and there is Robbie the robot.
Yeah,
I like Clark's better.
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
tough. Huh. If you're at the store and you saw these two sets sitting there, both the same price, which one would you grab?
I think they would grab
Huh.
Definitely that.
the Autobot.
You think they grab that one? I think so, maybe too. Yeah. It is actual Lego. I can confirm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just normal Lego. But I did forget to put some wheels on him. Like he needs 4 wheels to roll.
Okay, go get some wheels.
Okay.
And that concludes Clark's Transformer reviews. Maybe we'll put
Well,
it. I'll take a picture of this or something, and I'll post it somewhere so people can see it. It's
Or
fun
on
just seeing him.
Patreon or something.
He just grabs like some random pieces and starts building, and I think that's what Lego should be about, man. Right there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I wish that that was something that Scott had more interest in. Occasionally he'll do it, but not very often.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. I think you just have to like have it available. You know, like if you just have like I have some bins and stuff, and you just pull out drawers, and if you just like put them down there, they just start naturally wanting to do that kind of stuff. I think.
Ours isn't quite as accessible, I think, as yours is at the moment, especially because we got the little one, so we don't have any of it upstairs where he spends most of his time. Usually, we only come down here when I'm doing something at my office, which is really more what this is now. It hardly feels like a fun area anymore.
Right, because you work from there.
Yep, I've noticed that a lot. Is I have not had the desire to be in this area much anymore, which is why I haven't really been around, haven't built anything or done much with Lego outside of pulling orders, just because I sit here for 9 or 10 hours a day doing work, and so beyond that, I want to get out of here.
Yeah, I can hear that.
See what's going on in chat. Hello, Brick Clicker. Welcome.
Welcome.
So, did you say that? Sorry, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you say you and Cody had plans tonight, or no?
Not really tonight. Tomorrow we're going camping, but tonight not so much.
So I'm thinking about trying to set up a stream for tonight.
Okay. What kind of stream?
So I mentioned that I wanted to stream a game, and so there's a game that I think could be set up. That's a real fun kind of what I'm gonna call like a party game.
Okay.
That I think might be kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure how well it would work, but I figure I'll try and get my wife to join in, and it could be something that everyone in the stream can be a part of and actually participate. And then it even opens it up to everyone in the chat to have some kind of involvement.
What's the game?
It's there's actually a lot of options, but the Jackbox Party Pack stuff. Have you seen those?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so it's like some of them be trivia, some of them are like they call them like drawful or fibbage or quiplash. They've got like a lot of little mini game type themed things that you can do, and some of them are like that trivia where you answer questions and you're racing to get the right questions, and then it shows everyone the scores at the end.
That's
but
pretty cool.
All you need to play, so as long as everyone can see one stream, so I'm thinking I can use StreamYard to display the game screen. All you do is you go on your phone and you go to jackbox.tv, you enter the room code, and everyone plays from their phone. That way it keeps everything secret. And then everything kind of gets compiled and sent to the host machine and gets displayed. So
that's neat.
Yeah, I thought that was real cool because it can host up to 10,000 spectators even. So technically everyone who's even just watching the YouTube chat could get in there and they can like different responses and stuff like that. Like they can be engaged with what's going on as well.
Wow.
So I thought, hey, that might be a fun thing to kind of give a shot and have some fun and hang out. And I was going to try it as marking it. I think there's a way in YouTube, right, where you can flag it as a mature audience stream.
Oh, yeah. I think it's... What do you have to mark? I've never done it, but I know it's a thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a flag or a setting that you put on there or something. And I don't know if it actually restricts anyone or if it just makes them click a button that says, yes, I'm 18 or older.
Yeah, I think you just have to verify that you are, which means you click the button to say yes, which is kind of ridiculous.
That's going to be my look. You've been warned.
You've been warned.
Yeah, that's all I can do. Because from there, I'm going to say it's to each their own in terms of what people feel is appropriate and not.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be fun. Sit around, have a couple drinks, and play a game.
Yeah, we can try to make it.
Okay. I'll reach out once I better coordinate. I mean, it's going to be later like that. Our kids usually aren't even down for bed until 8-ish, and so it would probably be something that we'd get going 8:39.
Oh, you're lucky. You get your kids in bed early. Clark stays up with us basically until like 10 o'clock, then we go to bed.
Oh my
Which
God.
is early for some people probably, but
Yeah. No, we start doing the nighttime, get them ready for bed process at 7 o'clock.
wow.
Now everyone in our house gets up at 6 o'clock in the morning though too.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I get up at like 6:30. Clark's usually getting up like right after me though too. So it's like
6:30. What is this?
yeah, what is this world?
Mm-hmm.
Lego Freak doesn't even know what morning is.
Me. Remember that, Jim Boy? You slept like 3 o'clock at one day.
That is true. I've done that before.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I could never do that.
You guys are
I woke
bums.
up at literally 12:30 today.
Back on a schedule, Jim Boy, I see.
What?
You back on a good schedule?
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that would be kind of a fun little thing to be able to try and play together. We've been doing some more manual games like that on virtual chats with one of our friends Thursday nights.
I think it's a really cool idea. I remember we talked before about doing like the virtual board game or whatever.
Yeah, the tabletop simulator. So I do that when every other Wednesday. I do that with some of the people that I work with.
That's neat.
And that works well. It's fun, but that one that you have to have a little bit of a gaming sense, I guess, for that because you got to understand that you're dealing with something that's intended to simulate a physical experience.
Right.
Versus the Jackbox, it just opens it up. I mean, we've played that with people that they've probably never played a video game in their life, and it's super accessible. It's hilarious if you haven't seen it.
I've never seen it, but I hear people talking about it.
Yeah, it's really funny. It usually makes for a lot of really good laughs. The quote unquote game host, which is all this automated Jackbox personality or whatever it is. It's just hilarious at how it'll dig at your answers, whether you did good, bad, whatever. Yeah, it's fun stuff.
Rick by Brick says Lego Freak has never experienced morning in his life.
Okay.
I've experienced morning, Jim Boy.
I'd say in these days and times, you can get up and do whatever you want, whenever you want, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what else are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else going on, probably.
A lot of flexibility right now. Did your guys' we just heard yesterday our stay-at-home order has now been extended till the 12th.
Our state's doing like some type of weird thing with like different colors and stuff.
Yeah, like we're in yellow right now.
Yep. Are you guys moving to green, Greg?
I think so, eventually.
I know some of the more rural counties are going to green next week. We're not yet.
I just feel like, I mean, I guess it's hard to say, but it just seems like we're going to go into this false sense of security where it's like, hey, everything's fine, and then they're just going to spike back up in cases again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's I feel like there's a little bit of benefit out of the way that our state is doing it, I guess, which is they've extended the order. However, they at the same time have loosened it slightly. Like they're saying, oh, okay, on the weekends you can now get together with people as long as you're in groups of 10 or smaller.
I see.
And still maintain distance. Like they're trying to like ramp it up slowly is what I'm feeling they're trying to do, but
I think they're pretty much they're planning on pretty much everybody getting this at some point or another. They just didn't want everybody to get it right away.
Mm-hmm. They want it to be done in a controlled manner.
Yeah.
Right.
Otherwise, you just overwhelm the healthcare system.
Pretty much.
I'm wondering what's going to happen when school goes back in next year. I think you'll see like isolated incidences with like different communities. Like all it's going to take, like say my wife works at her school, you have one kid that gets sick in there and then goes from class to class, hallway to hallway. I mean, it's gonna blow up the entire school. Whereas even a school maybe 20 miles away doesn't have that at all. It's all going to depend on like these individual circumstances and stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can just hope that they get some type of vaccine sooner rather than later.
So my wife was just doing some reading. They made what I'm going to call a couple breakthroughs apparently on the vaccine stuff here. I don't know, over the last little bit. And so they're still not at a vaccine, but they've had a vaccine that they've been able to give to monkeys apparently, and it's been capable of generating the same number of antibodies as what somebody who has already recovered from it is.
Oh, that's good.
So I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that it can prevent you from getting it in the first place, but it has something to do with helping ensure that it doesn't come back to the same degree or something. I don't know. My understanding of that stuff starts to diminish at that point.
Well, that's good that they're working on some stuff, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no clue when or not when it'll actually be readily available, but
I'm still bummed about this summer, though. Like, I feel like we're just gonna be sitting this summer out for the most part.
Yep. Under green, large entertainment venues can't open either. I don't know why.
What was that?
I think he made new rules under green where large entertainment venues are still prohibited.
So, like amusement parks and things like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Is there a phase after green that we don't know about yet, or what?
No.
Usually green is like green is go, right?
yeah,
So,
green,
like-
you're good to go.
So, like, when the whole state turns green, everything will be completely reopened then? Or
I
what?
guess.
I hope the York Fair's open this summer though. That's what
It's not.
I can't imagine, like, it just seems like, especially a place that has like rides and stuff. I don't know if they have rides there.
they do. Yeah.
Because you're touching bars and standing in line with people and doing all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, like Hershey's, but it's not going to open.
You could never sanitize all that stuff the way that it properly needs sanitized either.
No way.
Yeah, you'd be waiting in line for like hours.
You'd have to stop the roller coaster, have somebody wipe down like all the places that people touch in their hands, which could be anywhere inside the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you're standing in line with all these people, so the lines would have to be really short too, I suppose.
Right.
It'd be pretty tough.
Bars and restaurants in our areas have started being able to open. I think it was our area, but they're like a quarter of the capacity that they can typically hold and things like that.
Oh, okay.
A lot of business owners have said, well, I'm not going to open then because I can't, like it costs too much to have my place of business open. If I can only have a quarter of the customers, we're not going to make a profit.
Agreed. That's bad.
Who is that?
That is unfortunately me.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
I agree.
I agree.
Nancy should be working right now.
I'm on lunch break right now, but yeah, after losing second job, this time it was for no reason. It sucks. I'm just like, you know what? I think this means I need to do YouTube full time. I think this is what's happening because, like, okay, last job I deserved to be fired. This time they're like, yeah, we didn't feel like you did well enough during your probation. We're gonna let you go. And oh my god, I lost it on the dude at 5 a.m. I literally that happened to me, and I lost it. I just went off on the dude.
Ryan, did you just wake up?
Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, go blank yourself. I'm like, you're racist. I just went off.
Oh boy.
Because my night boss said he doesn't like a certain race of people, and once I told him I was half black, he started treating me different, and I recognized that instantly because he used to be cool with me until I told him that. Because I thought we were
That's why you
sharing a
don't
heart
tell
to heart.
people anything.
I didn't think it was bad, and then after that, he literally started, like, this is not where I pulled a stupid race card, because I know people do that all the time. Literally, after I told him that, things, like, totally shifted. And then after that, they're like, yeah, we had a vote, and we decided we don't want you. And I just, like, blank off. And then
We had a vote?
Then they started getting really close, like, they're embracing me. I'm like, are you guys trying to fight me? I'm like, I was not happy.
I don't
story of my life,
you
man.
should just go gallivanting around, exclaiming you're half black to everybody you meet. I don't see the point in that.
I feel like a lot of people could throw up some flags really quick just because the concept of, and I don't know the context of how it was brought up, but instantly I think it's kind of like, wait a minute, are they bringing that up because they're going to turn this into a thing? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, just leave it at the door.
Happened. So he was saying he doesn't like this quote unquote group of people. And I said, I don't like. I'm like,
that's a problem too, in and of itself.
Yeah. He said that, and I'm like, well, it's hard to stereotype people. And then I brought up that how people treat me different, or people have in the past they thought I was they're like he's black, or in the past that people have known it and said racist stuff to me, not knowing I was black. And then after that, he completely turned around and started being different with me. So. But yeah,
I mean, it's not really
I only have one
my
job
place to have a comment on the issue, but I don't think you should be running around saying that. That's my take.
Yeah,
if someone else says something, a good idea. If someone else says
that being said, Ryan, I'm interested.
Racist. Take that up with who you can take that up with. Don't go, oh, but I'm actually like. They don't want to hear that. I'm sure.
BFAT, just go in and be like, white power.
Yeah, you got to go in on it with them. You got to destroy it from the inside.
Fair point. But this now I'm going to try again. I mean, I did it for 8 days in a row, and then I went batshit crazy. Had my mental breakdown. But I did 8 days in a row YouTube videos. It was really helping my YouTube channel grow in general. And even after I got my Monkey Kid video taken down, I think I almost clocked 100,000 views this month. Now, on average, I usually clock 30,000 views. If my Monkey Kid video would have stayed up, I'd been at 150K views this month. And so looking at my views after posting daily, I'm just like, this is great. That being said, I'm being very careful with what I post, like the train images. I'm not going to cover that.
It's like posting more videos could lead to more viewership.
Yeah. It's funny. I feel like this is a reoccurring epiphany that you have. Like, oh, it's amazing if I post like days, every day in a row. All of a sudden, my channel grows and I get more subscribers. And it's like
I just totally lost everything you had said because my thing just vanished off for 2 seconds.
We told you the secrets of life too.
If I write more letters on paper, more letters will appear on paper.
Right?
But that's the goal. I'm gonna work on a bunch of videos tonight because I don't have an excuse anymore. That being said, I went to this guy. I'm like, hey guys, I need full time. Can you give me full time? I'm like, because full time they get unlimited overtime right now because they need people. And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll give you full time. I'm like, oh yay, woohoo! So we'll see what happens.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's great losing your job every time you turn around.
Wait, we hit the under, right? For BFAT getting fired, right?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, wasn't it 2 months or something?
I don't write this down.
But he didn't have 2 jobs at the time, so I don't think this counts.
Yeah.
He's still employed.
I am. And I think this other job likes me. I think the people at Whole Foods like me. So
for now,
there's hot women there, so I have to be even nicer.
You said it about the wine store too, BFAT.
They were hot women, but I still got. That was my fault for getting fired at the wine store. That was my attendance. So since getting fired for crappy attendance, I've not been late to any of my jobs. So I'm just like, yeah, I got to change this around. Stop using excuses, So that being said, the wine job, I dreaded going into work every day because it was a lot of lifting and I was making less money. Now I'm making more money and doing less. I just get to shop for people. So it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because Whole Foods has the whole Amazon thing where if you have Amazon Prime, people can shop for you and stuff. And I'm just shopping for people. So nobody's up my ass. And then, I can just go and shop and everything. So. And also give me time to work on my new podcast that's coming out, which is going to be talking about my life and crap stuff.
But nobody wants to hear about your life.
Oh, people do.
Now you have a new life story.
I found 5 of my journals, and I just was reading some of that stuff, and I'm like, holy crap, that's so interesting.
I think today or whenever you got fired, that's a whole episode.
Yep.
Why I got fired from a giant racist at X grocery store.
Yeah, my experience with racism.
You know the picture of Anakin and Darth Vader from Episode 3 where it's like half Anakin and half Darth Vader?
Okay.
You should have a picture of you like that, except the other way for the thumbnail, and do a video called "I Got Fired for Being half, and then that's a video idea for you.
That
Your
blows off.
commentary channel. It's an idea.
Yeah,
I'll
it
put
is.
out there.
I'm very likely probably gonna take your idea. So. I
I
always
wouldn't
say
bet on it.
Now you guys are all famous. Greg now had 100K. Ryan, you're gonna be at 1 million soon. You guys got
Gotta get that check mark.
Then I'm changing my name to M&R Productions.
Yeah,
that was
right.
funny. We all said that on the podcast. I thought
That's
that
a
was
good idea.
Oh, it's gonna be
I
glorious.
like that one.
Oh boy.
I hate all of you guys
Evil
here.
Plan. Oh God. Yeah, but you're getting that check mark soon, right? It's not, it doesn't show. You have to request it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have to request it.
That sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah. You get a check mark. You can't be impersonated.
Just what I always wanted.
My life is
Yeah.
complete.
And now
Plus, I
your,
heard
now
it
your
gets you women,
Jangbricks
so.
impersonator will be nothing.
Yep. They'll be worthless.
Oh, just like B-Fab.
Oh
Don't you
wow.
also get email back for 100K?
Poor B-Fab.
Yeah.
You're like, meh, yeah.
I never really did anything with one.
You didn't do anything with your other plaque?
I had it in the background in my videos, and now it's sitting like by my sink over here. I don't, it's just a thing.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know.
Greg's gonna sell it for like $1 million.
You
If
could do a
somebody
Lego
offered you a
frame
mill
for
for it, would you take it?
$1 million?
I would sell
Yeah.
mine for $1 million. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I might sell mine for like 10,000.
Absolutely.
It's not worth that much. I mean, it's
the
just
thing
a
is, like,
piece of
it's
metal.
an accomplishment, you know?
I mean,
it's cool, but
It's a piece of silver.
what's the lowest
It's
you would
not
sell
even
it for?
silver.
I think it's got to be 10,000 at least. And 10,000, I might have to be in a pickle to take 10,000.
Hello, cut the cargo.
So you would rather have that than $10,000 in your hand?
I mean, I already got that. You can't just buy one of those with my name on it.
Yeah.
Guys, Ryan is now selling his
I know
plaque for
it's just a thing,
$100,000.
but it is something that I would rather have than $10,000 at least right now.
Oh my god.
Just how you know
Somebody's
Ryan's calling when you
selling a silver play button for $475.
I guess it's not. There are a ton of channels that kind of hit that mark that
Yeah.
I'm sure aren't ones people care about. You know. So,
What's the name on that one, Jim Blade?
I'm trying to.
Like,
Let me
has a name on it?
Wait, 3 or 4 is that?
Dare Sundays.
Like, who's gonna buy that though? Unless you're like a huge fan, I suppose.
I don't know. And there's another one for $12,189.50.
Who's
Like, it'd be cool to, like, you could
Yeah.
kind of like, if it didn't have your name on it, you could just get one and like pose like you have one. But it has someone's name on it, just makes it super awkward unless you're a giant
just
fan.
erase this thing, though, and take it out of the case.
Take it out of the case.
Who did that, Jim Blade, for that $12,000?
I don't know. I closed eBay. You can actually buy replacements from YouTube. What?
Oh, you tore that apart.
Yeah, but
Oh, Clarky switched his transformer to car mode, and I didn't get a chance to get a picture of it. I thought that was so cool. But I do like it in car mode though.
Come
too.
back and take the screenshot from the video.
Yeah, we'll do that. What you should do is build a second one. That way you don't have to tear your thing apart.
I never knew you could buy a replacement play button.
You can.
Oh, that's how you do it. You sell the one that you have, and
You know
then
how much
just
it
ask
costs?
for-
No, I have no idea. But
Isn't it like $200 or something like that? I saw someone talking about it on a video once.
Oh well, I'm never gonna get $10,000 for mine.
Yeah, but they can't request it. You can.
Right.
So what's it worth to one of your fans?
Not
Good
$10,000.
question.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
When I get mine, I'll put it on eBay with a $1 starting bid, and we'll see what it goes up to.
I'll bid for $2 and I'll end up winning it.
It'll just be like the last time I did an auction where I put a little Brickatech logo on there just for fun. It went for like $100 and some, and of course the person didn't pay for it, so it was
Does
just
suck
stupid.
that eBay has that rule where people can like retract that crap? Because I think that's
Well, I don't think
ridiculous.
it's eBay's rule. It's just someone. Not
I think your
paying for
PayPal
their
should have to
bid.
be tied to it, and if you bid on something and win it, it should be legally binding that you have to pay for it using
Correct.
your
Yeah.
PayPal
I think
money.
it is legally binding, but I don't.
It's not enforceable, though.
Well, I mean, if you took them to court, I'm sure it could be, but no one's doing that.
You bid on my logo for $100. I spent $5,000 in legal fees to get you here.
It's about
It
the
is what it
principle.
is. Yeah.
Pay up.
Rick Cloud said 200 or 400.
Well, I guess I'm back to work, guys. Have fun. If y'all are still
we're-
for some reason going in 3 hours, which I doubt it,
We're
I
not.
will
We're
be
going to
back.
end in an hour and 50 minutes, actually.
Go get fired real quick so you can come back.
I love that. No, I'm kidding. See you guys.
Subscribe,
Have
if you're
fun.
still here, you can join. Hurry, Craggle. Replace BFAB before he comes back.
Place him with who?
Replace BFAB with Cut the Craggle.
We traded BFAB and 2 first-round draft picks for Craggle.
Damn.
I think we
It's
should
a high
have only
price.
That is a pretty high
Yeah.
price.
we should have only
But
traded.
isn't there any year in which they might not play? What's a first round pick in a year that you can't use it?
That's true. I can't wait to see what happens with football season. That's going to draw the line in the sand there.
I think it's going to happen.
People aren't going to – they're not going to have their football season canceled. Oh, no.
There's not going to be fans in the stadium, but it's going to happen.
Not a chance.
I mean, it's interesting. So
Basketball's supposed to be
NASCAR
coming back here
and
soon.
NASCAR and the races are operating right now.
Yeah.
And they have empty stands.
NASCAR is different.
Yeah, NASCAR is a
Yeah,
little different because you're
NASCAR,
not
you just sit in your
contacting
car
the
and
other
drive.
competitors.
Yeah.
You're kind of in your
Well, I mean,
car.
there's a little contact if you have an accident, but
That is true.
Little different type of accident. Little different type of contact at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That looks amazing, dude.
Transform.
I miss your Transformer guy that you built, though. I like him as a car, but he looked way cooler as a Transformer.
Sorry about that.
No, and you make whatever you want to. He's like, I'm sorry about that. I really love that he built. Now it's like it's a car, I guess.
It's a car.
If you were to take a square, if you took a square base plate and built a square around it with 2 windows in the front. Oh, there's wheels on it too.
Brickbinder, for context here, is a Raiders fan. So it's going to suck we got a new stadium and won't be able to use it. Pretty
Wait,
much.
there's such thing as Raiders fans?
Believe it or not, yeah.
What?
Ryan, are there any more Patriots fans left, or did they all become Buccaneers fans?
That's hilarious. I would say yes.
He's like, yes, they're all Buccaneers fans.
Oh man. I think I gotta buy this old Avengers tower. I wanna do a comparison with the new one, but I haven't seen the movie that these are in. I've only seen
Watch Age of
Infinity War and Endgame.
Watch the first.
Age of Ultron. Is it any good?
What?
Is it any good?
Yeah. Age of Ultron's very good.
All right.
Hello.
All right, I'll pull it up on
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Disney. What's up?
Good. You're normally the first one here, and you're showing up an hour and 13 minutes late. What? I can't be cool to show up late.
I didn't think I was invited because you didn't accept my offer of Manchago Chima dollars.
Yes, whatever you just said. Age of Ultron.
That is a currency I do not want to deal in.
What currency?
Ninjago Chima dollars.
Yeah. Those are
Monkey
practically
Kid
useless,
dollars.
right?
Monkey Kid dollar is the new currency. All right, I got Age of Ultron pulled up to watch later. I'll watch it.
Well, you gotta watch the first. You gotta watch the first Avengers first.
Whoa, I'm only watching the one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Which one's
You're
the
only
first
gonna
one?
watch one. Don't make it Age of Ultron.
The
first
one
one's
is
called
called The Avengers.
Well, he said the Avengers Tower is in Age of Ultron.
It is. But it's
Is it
also
also in the Avengers? So I need to watch the Avengers first.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, okay, so it's a four-parter. So it's Avengers, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, Endgame.
Correct.
You wish it was only a 4-parter.
I know,
Yeah,
there's like
yeah.
20. I know there's like 20, but story-wise, these 4 are kind of connected.
Yeah.
You also have Civil War plays a part in it as well.
Which I'm just gonna watch Avengers, and then I'll watch Age of Ultron, and then we'll go from there.
Okay. Ryan, you said you were going to do a comparison on the Avengers Tower sets, right? You
I would
can't
like
forget about
to.
that promo. You got to buy the promo.
I don't have to buy the promo.
But it's an Avengers Tower. You got to buy it.
Yeah, but I don't. I already have set the precedent that I don't do that for Star Wars. That I won't put in like random mini and micro things.
But it's important.
It's not important, like at all.
Very important.
All right, Avengers, the first one with no description. 2 hours and 24 minutes, and then I gotta watch another 2-hour movie. Ooh, I have to give up Call of Duty tonight.
I mean, to be honest, probably skip Age of Ultron.
Well, Age of
really?
Ultron is the movie it says on the box of the set. So I feel like if I'm gonna buy a set about a movie, I should watch that movie.
What set is it? The one with the tower says it's from that?
Attack on Avengers Tower from
The original. That's the original Avengers Tower.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that does make sense. I remember that now.
Yeah.
Good
Of course,
set.
this set is now stupid expensive because why not?
I wish I owned it.
I mean, if you only want to watch good movies, I'd say skip Age of Ultron.
But what do you mean? Age of Ultron was good. Was a good movie.
I'll enjoy it. I'll watch it.
I liked Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but we've established you have terrible taste.
I liked the battles in
Also true.
whatever that city was called. Whatever.
Yeah.
What was that city called? What was that?
Gotham City.
Sokovia.
Sokovia, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that, but it didn't sound right at first. But
Shame. I can buy 2 Gin Ersos for $9 each on this Bricklink store, along with my Avengers Tower. That seems like the store I should go with.
What, the buildable Gin Erso?
The one and only.
Oh wow! I thought that you would have cleared the shelf in when you went to that Discovery Center and it had like a bunch.
Honestly,
of
if they were a lot cheaper, I would have. But they were $19 each, and I was not doing that.
What?
It was way too expensive.
What was 19?
Gotta go, guys.
okay,
Peace.
bye.
Bye.
What was the $19 set at Legoland?
Gin Erso.
Gin Erso. The
Ryan has
buildable
an
figure.
obsession with Gin Erso. If you didn't know.
I have like 7. I have like a bunch of her heads because someone sent them to me.
You should do a mock and just have like a bunch of her heads on pikes or something, you know, like in Game of Thrones.
That's a good one.
All right, there we go. All right, let's see. All right, Avengers Tower appears in the Avengers, Iron Man 3, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Infinity War, Endgame, and Far From Home.
So not the original Avengers?
No, it appears in the original Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like an origin story for it, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I have to watch that then. So I don't want to make the video and sound
Yeah.
like an idiot.
Alex Brickyard says, "What about the $40 Lego City promo right now? What's that?" There's a Lego City promo.
It's a poly bag.
It's probably
I don't
garbage.
remember what it was.
Oh, okay.
Is the Hot Rod one's a poly bag? Isn't that a box set?
Yeah. Oh, that's an $85 promo, and that's not till June 1st.
Oh, you're talking the Baja buggy or something, or the beach buggy?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, beach buggy.
Oh, okay, we haven't got anything like that at the moment. All we've got is the double VIP points on the Minions and Wonder Woman set. That's literally the only promos on our one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So are you literally just watching the Avengers just so you know the backstory to the set that you bought, or?
I mean, I watched Infinity War and Endgame, and I like those, so it's not something that I haven't kind of wanted to do anyway. But
Sure.
There's a lot of other crap, but if I'm gonna do that video now, I would like to be up to date.
Fair enough.
I say the Avengers Tower is pretty important in the first movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I might get the old Hulkbuster as well. Do that.
Which one? There's like a dozen now, isn't there?
The first one from like 2015, the Age of Ultron one.
Oh,
Like it's like 2015. Because I got the one from Infinity War, and I can go buy the Endgame one, and I can buy the new one. So I would need the first one.
Technically, the Endgame one is not a Hulk Buster; it's a War Machine Buster.
Okay, it's a Buster.
Yeah,
Buster.
it's still.
It's a Buster.
Maybe I'll just stick to the Hulk Busters then. They're all the same color.
I don't know why they called it a War Machine Buster, because it's War Machine as a Buster rather than something that busts War Machine.
Anyway, but
flawed logic.
Yeah.
There's the UCS style one as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah, I was just getting ready to.
I like that one. I've been wanting to build that for a while.
I wanted that.
That looks like, I think Greg had a Latin version of that one.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Greg's still alive.
Why is that so expensive?
I think if you're looking at all the Avengers movies, not counting all the standalones like Captain American films and stuff, Age of Ultron is easily the weakest out of the Avenger movies.
Mm.
Even if you like it, you got to admit that the others are all better.
I don't know. I think I liked it more than the original.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't care for Loki. I preferred Ultron.
The best part of the first film, though, is having all the heroes come together. I know it's not as much novelty now.
That scene. Like each movie has its best scene, and
what's the best scene? Well, actually, you can't say it because Ray hasn't seen Age of Ultron yet. But
well, I already said about the Sokovia.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the best part of Age of Ultron was the trailer when they used Pinocchio in the trailer for it.
Well, what do you think was the best scene in Infinity War then?
In Infinity War, it's probably going to be the battle between Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thanos, I think.
Oh, on
Titan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I loved all the stuff like with Doctor Strange and Iron Man interacting.
I like the part where he called what was that guy's name? What was it? The Squidward. Get lost, Squidward.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, Earth is closed today.
It means get lost, Squidward.
Yeah.
I mean, any scene.
I love the stuff in New York when it was Iron Man and Doctor Strange interacting for the first time, because to me it felt very reminiscent of that whole feeling of the first Avengers when you had the characters interacting in New York.
Yeah.
I actually thought Benedict Cumberbatch was better as Doctor Strange in Infinity War than he was in his own movie, to be fair.
That Doctor Strange movie was something. Very, very mixed on it. I like a lot of it, but there's just was some of this really important? It just needed to.
Yeah, I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it, but it is almost beat for beat the same film as Iron Man, just with magic rather than technology.
Dude, the graphics, the visual effects in Doctor Strange are just incredible.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to the second one because Sam Raimi's working on it. Hey, Shy's here.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm walking
How
my
you
way,
doing?
so might as well jump on. Good.
Hey, Shy.
Hey guys. So
we lost
I am now walking while delivering mail and talking to you guys. Let me know if it gets too loud. Just put me on mute.
Sounds fine. Just
I don't have free hands, so.
Oh man.
On that note, I got to get going here to go up and help the wife, but it was a good streaming, and I'm going to reach out to the chat later today to get that thing set up for tonight. So keep an eye out if you're interested in doing some Jackbox party games on stream.
right.
Yeah.
See you, Dave.
Cool.
Yeah.
See you, man.
And then there were 4.
Yeah, we've lost Greg at some point. When did he drop out?
Just a minute ago.
Oh, okay.
None of
What
you
are
4 were
Jackbox
here. None of
party
you
games?
3 were here when the stream started, but now you're all here.
Hey, I was here from the very beginning. I was just listening.
If you want to know the truth, I fell asleep.
Oh, good grief.
I'm sorry. I fell asleep and I woke up and I was like, oh no, the stream.
God damn.
Yeah.
You guys just all woke up, didn't you? Everybody here?
I mean,
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, more or less. All you guys were asleep.
no, I mean, I was up anyway, but I fell asleep. It's one of those things where it's like a really warm afternoon and I was up late last night and then woke up early this morning. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm a bit of a night owl anyway, but I find that even if I stay up late, I still wake up the same time. I can't have a lie on in. I just can't do it.
We don't pay you to sleep during our stream time.
I mean, yeah, I automatically wake up at a certain time too. Like I can't sleep past 6 o'clock. Like I automatically wake up at 6 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's funny though, because like one thing I do find is that when I've got alarm set, like to get up to work, I'll always sort of like wake up about 5 minutes before my alarm goes off and be like, oh, I hope I can roll over and have like another hour, but obviously I can't.
So you have like a biological alarm clock.
Yeah, and then the times then when I could have a lay on in, I wake up anyway, so it's like, well, yeah. But instead I went for an afternoon nap instead.
Yeah.
I missed the start of the stream, so I'm sorry, Jim Blake. He's gone silent now. He doesn't forgive me.
He has no comment.
Absolutely not.
Your opinion is wrong. What, B-Fab? That's what
That
he would
sucks.
say.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, B-Fab's working. He's back at
You
work.
lost one?
He lost
man.
one.
I only
So
caught
then
the
none of
end
us
of
won that
B-Fab. What happened in this job? Are we okay to talk about that? Or?
Well,
I mean,
he got late.
he kind of covered it already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can tell Shy if you want.
No, I was listening to the stream at that
Okay,
point.
well,
I
yeah,
just know-
I mean, he's already covered it, so.
No, I mean, I missed it. I only caught the end, like, just before he left, so I didn't know, that's all.
Oh, well, essentially, he told his manager he's half black, I guess, or some guy, I don't know if it's his manager, but then he felt like he was being treated different after that, and then he got fired after his 30-day thing was up, and they decided they didn't want to keep him.
I'm back.
So,
Oh.
that's what I know, or what he said.
That sucks.
What did I miss?
That sucks. Oh, we're talking
We were
about how
just
he lost his
recapping.
job.
Yeah.
Ah.
So in that case, he kept the job but lost the job. So none of us won.
I don't know. Yeah.
So the house won.
Yeah, I never write these down when we make these stupid joke bets. I need to start writing them down.
Should.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, we need like a broker for these bets, don't we, really?
Agreed.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm ready to put up real money.
Sorry, I had to put my video online.
Oh, good.
Shy's here.
Shy is good.
Hey, Shy.
He's delivering mail.
can't hear
Maybe he
Shy.
has your mail.
If he's
Yeah,
talking.
I am.
Can you kick me?
I'm on mile 2 right now.
Jim Blade, you heard you got it.
Is Shy
Shy,
talking
can you
right now?
talk for Greg?
Shy, say
Can you
something.
hear me? Hey, here.
I can only hear you, Jim Blade.
All right.
Oh.
And put us all back.
Here we go.
Now I
Hello?
can hear some things. I can hear Craggle.
Huh?
All right,
Yeah.
can you hear us
Hello,
all?
can you hear me?
Ryan, check.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you guys now.
All right, there we go.
Whoa.
Dang
Greg,
old
I just
StreamYard.
want to say I am sorry for kind of spoiling the big reveal on the stream before the 100K video.
The big reveal.
Yeah. About why you open boxes on the left side.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
So I remember, like, I said why I thought it was, and you just went Craggle, and it was like dead silence.
You ruined
We all
the
knew that's
surprise.
the reason.
Is that in today's video?
Yeah, I reveal the
Okay.
real reason.
All right, I'll have to watch that. Unless you're gonna tell me now.
The reason is because the punch tabs are on the left side.
Exactly.
That's
it's
not
easy
a
as
good
that.
reason. I showed you the box that proves the punch tabs are on the right side.
You found one box of
Undeniable.
the entire Lego.
It's undeniable proof.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's pretty clear that Lego wants you to open sets from the left because that's where they put the punch tabs. Whether they're there or not, that is exactly what they want you to do. If they wanted you to open it from the right, they would put punch tabs on the right. So if you have a collection where you have sets with punch tabs and you open them up properly, and then you have other sets that have no punch tabs and you open them from the right, you are wrong and you failed at life.
Correct. Basically. Your opinion is wrong.
Why would you?
I would go as far as to say everything about your life is probably wrong. If
Although I will say one thing, Greg, is that I watched one of your videos recently, and it had no punch tabs, and it couldn't be opened from the left or the right, so you did it from the top.
Yeah.
And boxes that don't have punch tabs on the sides generally have them on the bottom in the UK. So
yes, he's correct, Greg. You are a hypocrite.
I highly debated whether to open it from the bottom, but I thought if this is sitting on the shelf, I don't want that open side to be on the bottom because it just creates problems,
Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, the helmet sets in the UK have got punch tabs. For God, I don't know why. But
they're just crazy about punch tabs, aren't they?
Yeah.
The punch tab thing doesn't make sense because it'll be the same set, and just depending on where you live, it'll have a different style, and it doesn't make a lick of sense.
I think it's got to be something to do with like EU regulations or some rubbish like that. That's the only thing I can think of. Like, they think that in Europe we can't open boxes properly, so you got to put a punch tab for us. I just don't get it.
Well, do you know if other products you buy have tape?
Yeah.
Pay attention next time and just see, because it literally just might be market research. And they're like, people here like punching it open, and people here just want to use their knives. Like, maybe that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's a good Kevin Hinkle question. I probably should have asked 2 years ago.
Get him on the podcast again and ask him.
That would be the way to go.
It's a big brain.
Yeah, I watched the 100K video earlier, and the missus went, "Oh, bless him," when you got a bit emotional.
It always seems to happen to me.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Yeah.
My eyes are sweating.
Yeah, Greg's not crying. There's just something on my screen.
Francis K says easy fix, just open it from both sides.
Yeah.
Here's my future hope is that boxes matter so little that I can open them from whatever angle. I could smash it with a knife. I could do whatever I want, and that just is what it is.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I think you're going to regret that.
Block.
The thing is, if you've got the boxes and you decide you don't want them, you can get rid of them. If you haven't got the boxes and you decide that you want them, then you're kind of done.
See, that's how I justified it for many years, and then at some point you just decide, no, I like the boxes, and it's okay.
No, I've kind of decided that the boxes aren't bringing any value to my life. In fact, all they're doing
you have not acted on that.
They're making my life worse. Yeah, just for that one reason, which is if I make this decision now, there's no going back from it. I can't be like, yeah, that sucked. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Well, I just some boxes from some teams.
I have the perfect title for you, Greg. When you finally do get to that point, do a video and call it "The Boxes Don't Work, They Just Make You Worse."
They do technically. I think boxes work for some people. Like if you don't collect at like the scale that Lego YouTubers do, and you get a couple sets a year, and the ones you collect like you really love, like you saved up forever to get like the Stranger Things set or something like that, and you got it and you build it, you love it, you have it on display, and you have that box. I feel like that box works for you, because it's like a part of what you're doing. For me, I've built like 30 sets this month, Lego Star Wars sets, and it's like, do these boxes mean anything? And the answer is pretty much no.
Yeah. Have you tried storing boxes within boxes? Because that's what I do.
I think I'm with Ryan where he said that once you start breaking the boxes down, at that point there's no reason to keep them.
No, not break them down. Like literally, like you have a box.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Smaller
like
sets inside it.
Like one of those little Russian things that you keep opening up with smaller things inside. Yeah, that's a possibility, I suppose. But again, like, what's the point of having a box within a box within a box within a box? Like, what am I ever going to do with it?
Oh, I love that. It's the chase. When you need a box 3 years from now, you have to look in every box until you find the box. It's great.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm like, I should definitely have a system where I have this cataloged, but I don't.
Yeah. Like when I was moving home,
I want to do. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Craig.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, when I moved, I say recently, it was about 2.5 years ago, but when I moved home with my parents and I had some sets that I had boxed up and I had put boxes within boxes, like I had the Batman 66 Batcave and I had that set in there, but there was enough room still for like other sets. When I got like, my house now that I live in and I opened it up, it was like Christmas finding other sets in there. I was like, oh yeah, this set. And then I opened that one up and I was like, I got this set. So that brought joy to my life. So that added value to my life. I don't know what that says about me, but
No, I've thought about it for quite a while, and it's like I don't want my space to be a celebration of like boxes that I've built in the past, like all stacked through the walls and on these shelves. And I don't want to celebrate sets that I've yet to build. I just want it to be a place where it's like a place of creativity. There's sets on display that I really love that I'd like to look at. But beyond that, I just want it to be like a nice, clean, simple space. Like since I moved, all of my old sets that I built, I have 15 moving boxes full of boxes in our storage room. And I haven't thought about them. I haven't done anything with them. I really don't care about them. I just want to get them gone. And what I really like to do, one of my patrons had this thing where he just has all these like totes full of sets that he has a set number written on a Ziploc bag that he puts it in. And then he has a 3-ring binder in there with the manual inside. So he can look through there and see what's all in there. You pull the manual, you pull the plastic bag, and you build the set if you ever want to go back to it.
Yeah.
And like my idea was to have like a Lego library essentially where you could go build anything anytime you want. And that accomplishes essentially the same thing as it does with these boxes that I have. It's just you don't have the box, which isn't that big of a deal.
It's actually, now you say that, it's something similar I did with brickheads, because like to open the box, they're so flimsy, like they're like cereal boxes.
Yeah.
Unless they're like the 2-pack, like the Back to the Future or Ghost of the thing, I don't keep brickhead boxes. And when I'm done with them, I put them in a Ziploc bag, and the manual is small enough to go in the Ziploc bag, and then that goes in a drawer then, and I've got a drawer with all my brickheads in there.
Yeah.
So that's similar. Yeah. It's weird. I guess we all have our own sort of like internal rules of what's acceptable and what's not. Like to me, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then sort of like anything above like 20 quid, a set box, throwing that away, this seems like unfathomable to me.
Yeah. I just realized like the way that I was doing it was feeling that way, but I realized that's not working for me where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
And I know it's not sustainable the way that we collect to 2 years from now, 5 years from now, have instead of 15 boxes of boxes to have 30 boxes of boxes in a storage room. It just doesn't make any sense to do that.
Yeah. No, I get that.
It's just not sustainable is really what it comes down to. I mean, unless you have infinite space, if you have like a warehouse or like a garage or storage facility where you can just keep adding and adding to this stuff that you don't even look at or do anything with, but you know for a fact that it's there. And someday, if you ever want to go back and look at the 2011 Lego City sets that came out, you have them in the box there, so be it. But for me, it's just not where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, it's got to that point a little bit with me with Funko Pops, because I collect Funko Pops as well, and I'm an impulse collector. And it got to the point where I had to buy like big, massive totes to put the Funkos in there, and then put them in the loft and stuff. And it feels a bit silly because it's like, well, I'm not getting enjoyment of them if they're in a box in the loft. But
yeah, the big question you have to ask yourself anytime you collect anything is this bringing value to my life? And I would venture to say like those Funko Pops aren't bringing value to your life if you have them stored away somewhere.
Yeah, but what I try and do is I try to rotate which ones I have on display. I got these above my desk in there. And I guess it's also hard to quantify value. Like it might not be bringing sort of value in terms of
I'm talking about like enjoyment, I guess is a better word.
Yeah, enjoyment. Yeah, and I do. When I'm at my desk and I look up and I see like my collection, like I've got currently on display.
Sure.
I do enjoy that. And then when I get new ones, what I try and do is go, well, these ones have been on display for so long, I'll put them in a box, and put them in the loft. And yeah, okay, they're not really doing anything with it, but I guess they're only going up in value, so it's inheritance for the grandchildren one day.
Right. I tried to stop thinking that way too. Like, oh, if I have these things, 50 years from now, they're going to be worth so much more and all this. It's like, they're probably like, if Clark doesn't take all my Lego stuff, say I were to die, it's just going to go to like an estate sale or whatever, So it's like, who cares, If you really want to have an inheritance for your kids, the best thing you could do is like a life insurance policy or invest in some stocks or do something outside of collecting Lego sets or Funko Pops, I think.
Yeah. Although they have said before that Lego's a better investment than gold, so.
Sure. I think it just comes down to whatever you enjoy, really. Like, to each his own. You just have to figure out what kind of works for you, what doesn't work, and what's your threshold on like collecting things just for the sake of collecting them, just to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's pretty much where I'm at with boxes. It's like I'm collecting these just to have them, and they're not making me happy.
Yeah, and I totally agree. You've got to do at the end of the day what makes you happy and what you think is best. And what you get enjoyment of will be different from me and will be different from Ryan and so on.
Yeah.
So I think it's always important just to have that like sort of look in, almost internal look at yourself and what think. Am I getting enjoyment out of these? Is it worth this? And if it's making you unhappy, then obviously something's got to change.
Definitely, yeah. I've gone beyond like neutral. Like the boxes used to be neutral to when we moved, it became like, or especially when my old studio started filling up beyond capacity, I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. And now I look at these boxes I'm sitting everywhere and I love them. Like, it's awesome because it's like a part of my collection, but I can't, like, I had boxes that I lost in the flood.
Yeah.
And it sucked when I lost them and like I threw them in the trash and it was a bummer, but I haven't really thought about them since. It hasn't, like, my life isn't any worse off because I don't have the Ninjago City box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In fact, it's just nice not having that thing taking up a massive amount of space, because once you start getting these $200 sets, $300 sets, those boxes are enormous. And to like keep them the way that I do, which is I don't flatten them out. I keep them all like with the security tape and stuff on them or whatever. It's just way too much to keep a hold of.
And the other thing is, at the moment, it's standing in the way of us and the Brickatech bar.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you saw my bar right now, it's literally the entire thing is filled with sets stacked to the ceiling on that bar. I moved them there in January. I haven't touched them since, and they're just like a burden.
Yeah, we need to start them out. We want to see the Brickatech bar. I want to see you open a video, taking a shot and shooting a gun like you promised when Copper first hit.
I need to have some guns and alcohol in my videos, I think. That would definitely help.
Test.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sure.
Yeah, but in the end, I mean, I think what you said is everybody should do whatever works for them with their collection, whether you keep stuff. I know some people, they don't even do like what I do. Like, you build a set, when you tear it apart, you part it out into your collection. They don't care about like anything other than having the pieces. Some people are like completionists that need to have the manual, you need to have the pieces, you need to have the box. And then I think there's a lot of people that fall somewhere in the middle there. It's just whatever works for your space and like what you plan to do with your stuff, I think is the best recipe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know a lot of people who literally, they build a set, they don't even like display it for a little while. They build it and go, that was fun, take it apart, and then they put the parts in their collection then, and that's it. And the crazy thing is, I know one person who does that, and then there's nothing with the parts. They're not even a mock builder. They just have this collection of parts. And I think
that's kind of nightmarish, because like if you ever want to rebuild that set, you're never going to go and be like, I need these 400 pieces from this collection to build this thing.
That's why I don't start out sets, because I know I'm never going to build anything. So what's the point?
I mean, I think it's cool, like if you do build mocks, like, and you're like, hey, I bought this set specifically to like boost on my collection. But if you ever have plans to go back and rebuild that would be such a nightmare trying to pull all those pieces for a set. Even like a 200-piece set of all the different elements that are in there would just be so much work.
No mailbox yet? All right. No worries, guys. Take it easy.
Maybe some people enjoy that though too. I mean, it's hard to put like your perspective on things on everyone's collection, because everybody's so different with it.
Yeah, for sure.
But then if we were all the same, it'd be a boring place, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like, some people think I'm crazy because I don't display my sets after I build them. Like, when I do a breaking it down video, they're like, why are you tearing that apart? And I'm like, dude, I can't keep everything built,
Yeah, I mean, you do display your sets for a little bit, and some obviously more than others. I think that's quite normal,
Some of the big stuff, yeah, I do.
Yeah. Like, you've got...
I let Ezra play with it, just destroyed, then I parted out.
Great idea. When you give kids Lego sets, it's like They just get worn down to nothingness eventually, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It started out as a truck, and then it was a convertible, and then it was losing its wheels, so it was a boat, and then it was just like a windshield, and then it just disappeared.
Exactly.
Yep.
So like the sets that I just build just for fun, I'll let him play with it for about like a week or two until he forgets about it or it's destroyed, and then it goes into the parts collection.
I kind of do that too. Like I'll let Clark play with the stuff for a little bit, and then I'll just break it down and then move on. And he doesn't really even notice it.
No, but see, I get rid of the box, the instructions, all that.
Oh, so you get rid of instructions too? You're a digital guy.
No. I just at this point, like, I know I'm not going to rebuild this because it's already been parted out, and the realism of me actually going through my parts and finding every single piece to make that one set again is not going to happen.
Right.
So if that needs to happen, yeah, I can resort to the digital platform. But in reality, is it really going to happen? I doubt it. So
yeah,
I only keep the large sets that can go in the city. Those are the only ones that I keep. But for the most part, if I don't have an attachment to it, it's getting destroyed.
I'm guessing obviously you've got quite a collection of the Brickmania stuff now. Like,
oh yeah.
Do you see a point where you're not going to be able to have all those on display and you're going to have to like break those down, or?
So what I do with those is that I break them down when I'm out of room. Those sets I break down and then I flip it. So I try to sell it. And then I'll just buy another one. So those are in their own type of category. But for Lego in general, it's as we play with it, destroy it, and then part it out. It goes into the city.
It almost seems like a weird concept, I think, to a lot of Lego collectors. The idea of getting a set, building it, enjoying it, and then selling it. And yet, we've got the Lego sketches coming, and we've got Lego mosaics, and they've been compared to like Lego, and also like Lego puzzles. But my mum does puzzles. She'll buy a puzzle, do it, dismantle it, and then sell it and get another one. And that's fine. But with Lego sets, there's almost that bit of resistance, I feel, for doing that.
Yeah. Most people want to keep their stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. And you sold a bunch of like Lego Star Wars sets in your time, and now you're getting them back because you want to have every Lego Star Wars set. Do you regret selling the ones that you did, or is that part of the unique?
Yeah, I mean, I think it overall worked out fine, but I wish I could have kept everything along the way.
How do you manage this, Ryan? Like, you're a box collector. How do you manage to keep all your stuff the way you do?
I have a rather large space at the top of my closet that is just lined with boxes somehow. Like, it just worked out really well that I have so much space for it. I'll show you in a second.
It must be huge because, like I said, I have 15 moving boxes full of boxes.
And I have boxes out in the garage now, which is a substantial amount here.
So when you move out, are you gonna get like a 3-bedroom or something?
I'm back.
I'm gonna need a lot, at least 3. Yeah. How do I
get 3 bedrooms, fill them all with Lego, and sleep on the couch in the living room?
How do I flip my camera? What the hell? Oh, they changed the thing. It's really unintuitive now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to go and select like the camera, I think, now.
Yeah, what the hell? That's weird. But yeah, this whole top, I mean, there's boxes and boxes and boxes. And this is actually, I set this up when we moved in here, and because when I moved in, I had enough boxes to fill this entire thing. So you'll see there's no new boxes from like 2018, 2019, because this entire top thing is just stuffed with boxes. Pretty well organized, I will add.
Yeah.
Not that I really know what's in what, so I'll have to dig through, but I mean, that's the stuff that, it's just piled in there. So it goes all the way end to end. It's pretty great.
That is a lot of space in there.
Yeah, and it's not, I guess it could be used for set storage, right? But I mean, otherwise there'd be a lot of, you could add more shelves in, but there's otherwise a lot of wasted space, and it fills in rather nicely for what I would do. So
just think if you went down to like 3 T-shirts, how many more extra boxes you could fit in there?
Just get rid of all your T-shirts, you won't be needing them anymore.
Oh yeah, I knew that was coming.
There's more over there. Can I turn my flashlight on? No.
There's more here. 3 T-shirts, 1 pair of pants, 1 sock.
That's a pretty sizable closet, though, too.
Yeah, it's a double. I mean, my old closet at my old house was like a single, like like a deepish closet, not that deep. I would say like I could lay in it now, kind of like I don't know, but it was more long than lengthy, and this one is like way more space than I had. So
Right.
it's great comparatively. Yeah. Why
Most
did they
people have
change the
like one
camera
of those
thing?
closets if they're lucky, you know.
Right. Yeah. I
Here's the
definitely lucked
idea.
out with that.
So you know, Lego ideas, when a set gets to 10,000 and gets approved, it gets redesigned then by the Lego design team. They don't just use the design that was done for the submission. What I want to know is if the M&R Productions Lego Ideas project gets approved, would you let Lego go to your house so they can have a look around your room to make it more accurate?
There's plenty of videos, but I mean, I don't see why not. And that's not there's no way that's getting made.
What if they gave you a link?
My licensing price is too high.
Would you not waive that just so you can have
shout
it
you out though
yourself?
It's what? Say it again.
Would you not waive that though, so you can actually have a set of yourself?
I would. I'm joking. Yeah, I would let it happen. I'm sure. Delivering big boxes. There are a lot more store exclusive, at least in the US, Lego Star Wars sets than I thought. This list is getting really long that I'm making. It is a little overwhelming. I did a video. So whenever you make a video, you're just talking. Usually just talking gives you good video ideas, like whatever you're talking about. Like you'll just think of something that's kind of, on the same track or whatever, but just, connected to it. And so I was making a video yesterday, and then I said a thing, and I'm like, I need to do a video on that thing too. And so my video idea was the top 10 Star Wars store exclusives. And store exclusive is pretty arbitrary. Like you can still buy it at Lego, and in the rest of the world it doesn't really apply, but it's a thing in the US a lot more than I thought or would have guessed. I would have guessed there was like 20 exclusives, but I'm already at 20 written down, and I'm only in like 2012. So still have a ways to go back.
That's pretty insane.
Oh man, there are a lot.
You want to get one of every Lego Star Wars set made, and there was some Lego Star Wars sets that had like different size boxes, but they were the same set. Would you only get like one, or would you get one of each size box?
Yeah, only one. I mean, it's the same set. Someone asked me if I was going to buy the 3-in-1 super packs, and I'm like, no, they're literally the same thing. It doesn't count. That's not how it works.
But Ryan, you have small boxes. Explain.
I do collect small boxes, but I'm not holding myself to having all of every small box ever created, because to my knowledge, there's probably more than I even know about. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I don't know, but I think I don't know stuff.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
There's some probably missing on the list of ones that I have.
I should have made lunch. I'm hungry.
Those sounds from Shy remind me of going to the post office.
I'm surprised you guys can hear it. Trying to be a little quiet.
It's not bothersome or anything. It's just it's a pleasant sound.
Did you miss it, Greg?
You know, there's like something cool coming your way when you hear that sound.
People are ordering a lot of stuff.
I imagine.
Yeah.
I noticed when I order on Amazon, it's like it used to be 2-day shipping, and now it's like, hey, you'll get it like next Sunday, probably, maybe.
Yeah, I don't even look on Amazon now. Like, I don't care at all. Like, I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah, I've been going like other retailers now. Like, I'll do some shopping through Best Buy and Walmart. I've been going to Target. I used to use Amazon for pretty much everything, but it was all because they had 2-day shipping and how nice that was.
Right.
I'm out now, boys.
Amazon's garbage.
Speaking of shipping things, though, I was just looking at IKEA, and I think I'm gonna get like a couple white tables for my like background of my videos, so I can put some sets on top and have storage underneath.
Oh yeah.
I think that'd be pretty fancy pants.
I don't remember what mine's called, but it's a solid table.
This
When are
is
we
just
gonna
something
see the
simple.
cast,
I'm gonna have those like kind of like set up along the wall, and underneath I'm gonna have drawers that pull out with pieces inside. Then on top I'm gonna put like the tree house. I'm gonna put like some Star Wars sets, some things that I built, and just have like four of these in a row, kind of lining the wall. I think it should look pretty cool.
When are we going to see the start of Classic Land?
I need to do that too. I think this will be what I need to do that because this is going to get an entire corner of my space freed up here, which would be really nice.
That'd be cool.
I thought about kind of incorporating mail time with Classic Land, like have maybe like a section where if somebody sends something in, I could put it into the area or whatever.
Oh, nice.
But that could get out of the hand real fast too. I could run out of space pretty quickly because the table is only going to be about 8 feet long, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to use the projector again, or is that just done for now? With the
If I do what I'm trying to do, let me turn my camera on. I'm probably going to get dumped out here, but I'll show you what I'm trying to do. You'll have to invite me back in, Jim Blade, because my phone is in my pocket. Unless it actually does work. Oh, I have to switch this around. You don't,
my eyes.
You don't want to see that. Let me switch to the camera.
It hurt.
All right. So this is what I have right here. Let me flip it like that there. So I have this. If where this ends right about here.
Yeah.
I could have 4 of these white tables all parked there with sets like this on top. The projector is up here. So if you look at that, that would put it right onto that wall, and that would be low enough that the whole wall would be freed up. So I have like surround sound speakers up here. And then so the table I'm looking at, it's a really cheap one actually. It's called the Linneman. It's this. I don't know if you guys can see it or not.
That's the version I have, but in brown.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing, I think. Yeah.
It's only $38 though, so I was going to get 4 of those.
So I have one thing to say about that. The surface of that table, it's like a weird material. And now I can't get the thought of nails on chalkboard out of my head because that's kind of what it's like if you run your nails on it.
Okay.
Just that's my thing with it. That's my only qualm against it.
Okay, basically, I'm not going to be doing much with it outside of just like having it. I'm going to have 4 of them lined up here and then have stuff like this, almost like this sitting on top. And I'm not going to be doing much with it. But in doing that, it's going to free up this spot back here. And this is going to be where Classic Land is in this whole spot I have right here. Oh, and if you guys want to see Baratect, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you don't want boxes, guys.
Yeah, you have a problem. You have all these giant...
I mean, I buy big sets. I love stuff like this, but then this is what it turns into.
Yeah.
Is this what you want for Baratect?
You should have bought a bigger house.
I probably should have, but like you come around here, look at this.
Throw 1 box away.
I mean, you've got a big garden. You could easily get like an extension or like a shed or something.
I've got this awesome light that I want to put up, but you know, it's occupied.
This is obviously.
Yeah, this is the one set that's unbuilt here, right here.
What a beauty.
I'm gonna build that on your birthday.
What a beauty.
That's my plan. But yeah, this is if you guys want to see my philosophy on boxes, this is it in a nutshell. This is why I need to stop. But yeah, Classic Land could be right here. And then I was going to do some more storage. Like those tables that I plan to put up front, every one of them is going to have 3 of these under there. So the table will be on top. And I think it's going to be pretty cool for storage. But I have stuff everywhere. It's just a nightmare down here. It's a nightmare. But yeah, it's only $30 to ship it. Last time I tried going on to IKEA here, it was $199 for shipping. It's only $30 to get 4 of these shipped, and I think I'm going to pull the trigger on that because it's going to make this look so much nicer. Instead of having like all this empty space with like my backlog, just a nice white table alignment here with all kinds of cool stuff sitting on top of it. It's my plan. Yeah. And Classic Land becomes a thing then because this will be gone, and then I'm going to get rid of those. So I'm probably not even going to have all these shelves anymore. I don't think. Hopefully not. Anyways, that was that's my tour.
Very nice.
Very nice. Not really.
It's nice.
But I want to kind of get this place looking decent if I can. How do I even get out of this?
I have noticed Clark keeps on going into an English accent recently.
Probably because of Peppa Pig.
I was reading about that actually.
Daddy Pig.
Yo. Hey, how tricks to you?
Who's that?
I don't know. Much.
Who is this character?
No, someone's mic is Totally. We gotta fix that one, Jim Blade. Do you hear that?
It's mine.
Yeah.
It's shy.
I can hear that. What was that? No.
It sounds like you have an air
Start
conditioner
picking
running or
people and
something.
figure it out.
Alright, let's meet.
So Ryan, that's the table that you have that you use?
Yeah, well, I don't use that. That's not the one I use. That's the old one I had in like black brown.
All
You
right,
know,
so
it
tell
was
me
shy
about the
because
surface.
he's outside, and
It's. I don't want to. It gives me like the. Give me chills because I think about nails on chalkboard. What do you? You gotta mute that right now. Whatever that is. I don't know what that noise is.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it me with my headphones?
Yeah, mute yourself.
Perfect.
Yep. Yeah. Now don't unmute yourself ever again.
Got it.
Wow.
You clearly didn't get it because you unmuted yourself.
Wow, Ryan.
Wow.
Mean Ryan.
What was that?
Yeah, you got to change your mic. I don't know what your mic is, but you should change it to something else.
He's
was I
using
gonna
a
say?
sweet potato as a mic.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the surface of the table just is not like, it's like, I don't even know how to explain it.
Is it glossy or is it like a?
No, it's not glossy.
Okay.
That's
Has it got
my
like a
qualm
chalky
with
texture
it.
to it?
Yeah, it has a chalky texture.
Huh.
Yes.
Is it
That's
going to look good on display? I'm not going to be doing much on the tables other than displaying stuff.
I can't imagine it won't look fine.
Wait, no
yeah,
dancing on the
it's cheap.
tables?
The price is right too. It's
Dancing-
only $39
No, it's cheap,
for
yeah.
ones. Yeah.
I
I mean,
can't-
it's
I
cheaper
mean-
than like going to Walmart and getting a table, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, mine look good. Yeah, it should look good. I wouldn't
okay.
use it if you're going to be using it like day in and day out for putting stuff on and review or whatever, like up close. But
Right.
if you're just placing stuff on it,
Yep.
good to go.
Okay. That is my plan. Very
But yeah,
simple.
nice cheap tables and they'll look good enough.
Yeah. I'm just going to put a bunch of bins under it and drawers and stuff and have all my pieces sorted. It'll be real nice to kind of have everything organized, and it won't look like the background of my videos. I just want it to look like a nice clean space as opposed to like this cluster of boxes that are all over the wall,
Right.
I do like that though. When I see your videos and you've got like all the boxes.
It's Greg's video.
My concern though is like where we're sitting at the table. I think it may end up being too low that you may not be able to see much of anything at all.
It is a lower table. I can give you the measurement. I mean,
I think it's up here actually. Yeah.
The adjustable legs.
It
where,
is
like,
a low running table.
It's 29 and 1/8 inches. So I'll measure my bins and see how tall they are. This should work out pretty perfectly for that.
Yeah, versus the table I have now is like 35 inches or something ridiculous, or 40 or it's ridiculously high. It's like a bar table.
Yeah, my bins are 25 inches tall, so there's gonna be a couple inches over top of them, but they'll fit under there real
that'll fit.
nicely.
Well, is that the table that you do like your videos, like the M&R News on?
That I used to do it on the round table, so you can look at me sitting at that table on the old ones, and I do it on the white table now.
I like the white
My
table.
new white table's the bar.
Yeah, that one's a really high table.
Yeah, it looks like you stand at your table.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it still looks like it's up to your chest.
I do.
Ryan's
No,
only
it is
4
a
feet
it's a
tall.
high
He never
table.
told anyone.
But yeah, I do stand at it a lot.
You can get IKEA tables that have like they have the leg, and at the bottom is like this black cap that you turn, and it like you can make the table higher.
Oh, really? This
Yeah.
is perfect for me though. Like the only thing is like 29 inches. It's gonna be so low. I don't know what the background's gonna look like in the videos.
You probably won't see it.
That's what I'm worried about. Like we're sitting there, it's just gonna have a white wall behind us, and it may be cooler to have shelves. That way,
Where
we
you
have
put
all of us.
your-
We have our sets up to the sky, but then I can't use the projector. So I have
Yeah.
all kinds of weird things going on.
Where are you gonna put the sig fig wall?
That's gonna be right down at the bottom of the stairs. So when you walk down the stairs, you're looking right at it. There's gonna be one wall of just sig figs. There's gonna be
Yeah.
one of those, and then there's gonna be another one that's all the ones that people have made of me and Clark. I thought that'd be kind of cool to make a second one of just that.
Yeah, that'd be good. Are you still gonna have those giant studs going down the stairs as well? Or?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I need to find like a good place for those. I have to figure some things out here.
Yeah. This is kind of like the interior decorating conference stream.
Oh boy.
It really just comes down to like envisioning kind of like what's functional and what looks good. But I want to do something cool with the background.
That is the battle when you're sort of like trying to plan out a
That's
room.
what I'm excited for when I eventually do move out. Is like I can literally create my own studio space in a room doesn't have a bed. You know, not gonna have a desk, or I have desks, but not like the my gaming stuff and everything. It'll be sweet.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it when I got my own house. Well, I say my own house. I share it with my fiance, but when you can actually plan out your
it's
your
yours basically.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna have that problem. Don't worry.
Do any of you guys have
of sort of like making it look nice and how you want it, and then also having to balance that with the function of having storage, having stuff that you can able to get around the room and stuff like that. So yeah, it comes with its own set of problems, but it is great fun.
Does anyone have any Billy bookshelves from IKEA? I've gotten recommendations for those, and I think Brixie uses those, and they look super nice with all of his sets sitting on there.
Yeah, I have,
they have glass. Are they glass?
No, they're like white. No. I think you can get them in black, brown, ash.
But no
veneer.
glass covering, right?
Not that I can see.
The dark brown that's almost like black color, the wood effect on it.
I hate that color. I wish it would just be black or brown, not the. That actually got me on that table that I ended up buying. Is that I thought it was black in the store, and it's actually got a little brown hint to it. And I never loved that.
I love that little bit of hint of brown to it.
Yeah, I just want straight black.
I thought it'd be better for you as well, because obviously, with like light colors, does that not affect when you're trying to look at stuff? You also got to wear your sunglasses, haven't you, on white tables?
Yeah, but it looks way better for videos. It's the white table.
Yeah,
I deal with it.
Plus, having the sunglasses on is kind of like your image now, isn't it? Your brand.
He's back.
Yeah, unintentionally.
Hey, I'm back, boys.
Oh boy.
Hey.
What's up?
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water.
It's the Lego freak.
It's hot outside today.
Yeah. It's been hot here today as well, but it's been really windy and rain as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really enjoy the heat.
Mm-hmm. But when you're wearing that heavy coat and pants, it's very hot, I've realized.
Lego freak, it's not winter anymore.
I know.
Did he say he's not wearing any pants?
Wearing heavy pants.
God.
Oh, right, okay. I was if
Wow.
You just got not made for kids.
Yep. Isn't that what you want, Jim Boy, though?
What?
Isn't that what you want to be not for kids?
Yeah, but if it involves you not wearing pants, put your pants back on.
I remember you said you were going to market videos for kids and just leave it be.
I never said that.
Okay, this is interesting. On an unrelated note, I put the Billy bookcases in my shopping cart just to see what happened. They're if I got 5 of them, they're let's see, $494, which is like, okay, so be it. For delivery, they're charging $199.
Yikes.
And the delivery date is July 2nd, 2020.
I put some. I was looking at some glass cases that they had on IKEA maybe a couple weeks ago, and the shipping was, I thought, a little expensive, but more importantly, the shipping date was like in mid-June, and I was like, I'm not waiting, so I'm not doing this.
I'm gonna try Wayfair.com.
Wayfair's good, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, IKEA is just swamped right now, probably.
I can imagine.
How far is your nearest IKEA, Greg?
3 hours.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Where's it at?
Right where you live?
Yeah, the one right by the airport, yep.
Well, you could do a road trip, do a vlog. It won't quite be the Monkey Kid pilgrimage, but,
Yeah. Well,
it's not very good inside.
Have Lego Freak at the end.
My brother and sister-in-law live out there. It's just we have no plans going out there anytime soon, but when we do, we'll just take the truck and we'll load up.
But here's the random question while we're on a holiday weekend. What's everybody doing for Memorial Day?
Not much. Doing a
Nothing.
bonfire tonight. What about you, Jim Boy?
What's Memorial Day?
What?
Yeah.
That's Monday. It's a holiday. Here.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, yeah, we got a bank holiday Monday in the UK. I guess it's similar but different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm having my parents are
On
having.
Monday, I'm doing my first solo live stream on my channel, building the Black Pearl, and I'm absolutely bricking it. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go, but
You're gonna need moderators.
yeah, I am. Are you
Call
volunteering?
1-800 Gimblade.
I know a guy.
You know a guy. What, yourself? Or?
There's a $200 there's a $200 fee to be a moderator on his channel, Jim Boy.
Wow.
All right, I found a 4-bedroom house with 2,700 square feet for rent for $2,100 a month.
For how much?
That's
Can you afford that?
I mean, yeah, I could.
That's salty.
It's a lot of space.
Maybe not for Florida.
I
I
don't
don't
know if I
know.
can fill that much space. That's almost 3,000 square feet. I don't know how many square. I should look that up.
Would you have that yourself, or is that your plan to go in with some other guys?
I would. I mean, preferably I would like to live on my own.
Yeah.
But the other option is like a YouTuber clubhouse. That would have to be a bigger house though. You need like 6 bedrooms.
You could bring in Mrs. M&R into the picture.
Oh, no.
Is this a real person now? Is Ryan dating?
No.
Yep.
No.
He did get married that one time, according to Bricktalot.
I did. Yeah, that's. I've just kind of let that one go.
He's like, "You got married?"
I didn't even bother to get the divorce, so we just went our separate ways.
Wow.
You're a bigamist.
Just separated. Okay,
That was funny
bookshelves
that
on
Bricktalot thought
Wayfair.
that, though.
I'm looking on here. The white bookshelf is what I searched for. $300 for a bookshelf on here. Versus like 60 on IKEA.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I need
Is it
IKEA in my life.
solid wood or?
Probably.
That's
I don't need
probably
anything
why.
that fancy pants. I just need something pretty simple for this.
Yeah. I remember like when I first went to IKEA and I told my mates I got some stuff from IKEA for my new house, and he was like, "Oh, but it's not solid wood." And I was like, "But what does it matter? Like it still does the same purpose." And he's like, "Oh, but you won't be able to like pass it down to your children or anything." I was like, "My children can get their own furniture like I have." Do you know what I mean? I'm not looking to like invest in a family heirloom, you know.
Yeah, they're not going to want your 20-year-old crap. They're going to want to get their own style and.
Yeah. And he
all
was
that.
like, "Oh, it won't last." And I was like, "What do you mean it won't last?" He goes, "Well, after about like 5-10 years, it'd be busted." I was like, "That's fine," you know.
How are you busting furniture unless it's like something you're really abusing? Like this is going to be literally a bookshelf that I put like Lego sets on. I don't think it's going to get too like the
Yeah,
worst
you
thing it's gotten
can't.
to. It's going to get dusty as all hell.
I've had my shelves for over 10 years. They are, other than like the dust and maybe some of the micro scratches that comes with removing the dust, it is just like it was when I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to break.
I mean, one thing he said was, like with bookshelves and stuff, you have to secure them to the wall because, you know, they haven't got the weight to hold them down. Like if you have kids that climb on them and stuff, and I was like, well, don't have your kids climb on them, and if they're secure them to the wall, secure them
I
to
was
the wall.
going to say, mine are not secured to the wall here because I just never did that when we moved in and they began to fall down. So
Yeah.
playing with fire, but it's working out.
If weight onto like a hardwood one, that would come down, and that would probably hurt more because you've got hardwood coming on you, you know. So
yeah,
right.
I don't get it. I don't get why people get a bit snotty with that. Really, if it looks good and it does the job, why pay more?
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I do love about IKEA is when they have like the ranges, like I think you mentioned Billy as well. You can have like different. It's almost like a modular system, isn't it, with their like shelf and stuff. So you can get different things and like mod them together, and you create then like your own sort of like display, but you know your own storage solution really, as opposed to go and buy like a single wardrobe then and then you buy a chest of drawers and they don't quite match, so you're fixed to that. Whereas you take the same measure, you go over to like IKEA or whatever, or online, find the ones you want, boom, bash, blush, done. By the way, we're not sponsored by IKEA. I just like.
No, we're not.
I'm just literally doing some shopping on there. I'm trying to decide whether I want to do like obviously the bookshelves would have to be something that I would do way down the line, but I'm trying to decide if I want to do tables there, how that would look, or if I just want to do like white shelves. I could do either, I suppose. The shelves would be more practical, I suppose, in the fact that I could store more things on top of them. Yeah.
What a conundrum.
What a conundrum. Let me see what their shipping time is on the tables, because maybe I'll just do the table for now.
So you working right now, Shy?
Yeah, I'm working right now. I'm delivering mail.
What's your shelf that you have, Shy? You have a pretty epic shelf.
Oh, I built that myself.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I love the thing you've got with like the brick heads with the glass like.
Oh,
flat
that's from Michael's. Yeah, those are baseball bat bases.
Oh, okay.
That's
always
cool.
Pretty cool when you're at your desk and you have that.
Yeah, but the shelves though, like what my city's on,
Mhm.
those are custom.
Nice.
They're custom.
You got the skills.
I took a table and I saw it into threes. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I always think Shy's setup looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It does, yeah.
I've got quite addicted now
Thanks.
to your intro. Like when I watch your videos, it's like, you know when you watch Stranger Things and you have the cold opening and then you have like the music kicking in and it says like skip intro, you're like, not in your life. I can imagine that skip intro on Shy's videos. I mean, no way. No way.
I like how Shy has maximized his use of space. Like he has a city, but it doesn't take up the space of a city, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
We bow down before you.
On the shelf.
I also find myself doing a
No,
little
we have a
head
choice.
bob as well when you do that little dance move in your intro.
Oh.
Yeah, you've become a brand now, Shy. I'm a fan. How do I become a Shy brand ambassador?
Did you ever convince that guy that you actually got it for free from?
Oh man,
no, man. I didn't even bother. My little community that I have went to town on them, so it's cool.
Yeah, that was so pointless. Was it the same guy on two different accounts? Because they both talked.
I have no idea.
I say talk. They both their messages were like in the same style, and it just
Probably.
It's just jealousy speaking, is all it is.
Yeah.
Of
It was so funny. Oh my god, I could not laugh. It was so funny. Like, just knowing that it's an absolute fact that they sent it to you for free, and like knowing you, and this guy's just so like cannot believe that Brickmania would ever. Oh, it's so funny.
I know, right?
I don't get his point though. Like, what could you possibly hope to accomplish by lying about getting it for free? Like, there's no upside.
Like, I don't know.
You know.
But he said it was clickbaiting. I'm like, well, my thumbnails doesn't say anything about me.
No, it doesn't. I was thinking that.
So I'm like, whatever. I guess.
I love as well when he put the poll up, and he put the poll saying, "Is this? Do you get it for free, or is this like bull crap?" And really, it wasn't going the way that he hoped it was, because then he put the following poll up saying, "Oh, for those of you saying that he did get it for free, explain." It's like,
explain.
Well,
there's
they
like
sent him something, and he didn't pay them for it because it was a gift. That's all explanations you need, you know.
Cool to me.
Well, I know there's like a minifig co and Brickmania beef. I do know that. So I think he's on that minifig co side. I think that's what he is.
Oh, right. And he's just trying to drag.
It's really interesting. Yeah, I think. I don't know. Because I know a lot of stuff that he has. I mean, he has both on his little Instagram page, but I mean, like, I don't know. I wasn't like feeding into it. I'll just like keep commenting because you're promoting my video. So, I don't care what you say. Just keep commenting.
Of you.
Yeah. So every time you comment, it just makes it look better. So keep going.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but like I said, my little community destroyed him, so I'm good.
Yeah, it seemed like your community really sort of rose to your defense. That was quite cool to see.
Yeah. So I was happy about that. So even though there's this one person that just being an ass, there's a lot of people that actually stood up. So I was like, oh, I'll take that.
Yeah, absolutely. Whereas the only YouTube is a secondary account.
Yeah.
Right? But the M&I post was funny. I died.
It's
I was
really
like,
easy to get bogged down in the negativity sometimes. Like you can have like 25 great comments and then one nasty comment. And the one that you think about is the nasty comment, you know?
I know, and this was just like accusing me of something. I'm like, wait, what? No? Yes,
it was
I got it for free.
a pointless thing to accuse you of because there was literally like no consequence and no upside to it. Like, you know, it would be pointless for you to lie about that.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. That's about all you can do.
It's been a funny week in the LEGO YouTube community, I think.
Yeah.
There's been a few funny things. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. If you know, you know.
All right, guys, I'm about to go to a neighborhood where I'm not gonna have any service, so I think I'm gonna step out right on this point.
All right, man.
All right,
Thanks,
thanks,
guys.
See ya.
See you guys later. Hey, guys, kick me out though, Jim Blake, because it's kind of hard for me to touch my phone.
And now we're down to the famous 5.
Oh boy.
I'm probably saying this to too young an audience, but whenever someone says "oh boy," I always think of Quantum Leap.
I remember the show. I don't know much. I don't know that phrase or whatever, but Quantum Leap was a cool show.
Whenever he jumped into a new body and like found himself in some sort of precarious situation, he'd always go, "oh boy," and then the episode would end then on a cliffhanger for the next episode. So
interesting.
Yeah, I love that show. Now I'm showing my age. Although saying that, I watched it on reruns, so maybe I'm not showing my age that bad.
Yeah, you can watch anything, anytime, really.
Yeah. It's one of those shows that had a terrible ending, though.
You got 40 minutes left, guys.
Sunshine on Rainy Brick says, I grew up reading famous 5 books and watching Quantum Leap. Fantastic. I like his style.
There you go.
There you go. I'm not alone.
Let's see here.
Is anyone here having pizza?
Not tonight.
I'm having chicken.
Nobody has pizza over this weekend. It's hot dogs and hamburgers.
Not here, apparently. My parents are having crabs.
Crabs?
Yeah, nasty.
Are you eating it? I wouldn't eat crabs at all.
No,
Yeah.
I'm getting something more sophisticated. Buffalo Wild Wings.
More sophisticated than crabs.
So you're telling me you guys don't grill out for Memorial Day?
Nope.
What the heck's wrong with you guys?
That says I am also having chicken. Maybe Jim Blade and I are the same, or really are the same person.
Oh no.
We could be.
Why not? We've seen now that Lego Freak is posed as both a doctor and a fireman. What's the next one for him?
A police officer.
A nurse.
Nurse.
Being a firefighter is better than being a doctor. That's my sister, the doctor. I can never be a doctor.
I think Lego Freak just likes getting dressed up, and no one has the heart to tell him it's not Halloween.
He just loves that film Catch Me If You Can, doesn't he, really?
Mm-hmm.
Do your neighbors just keep giving you candy every time you go over there?
Well,
Oh my god.
I don't know what that says about Lego Freak or his neighbors, to be honest
They're
with you.
like, oh, it's Lego Freak again. What's he dressed as today?
I'll have to wait and see. If we get a call on neighbors, I'll see if they give me candy. Gin Blade.
What? Lego Freak.
Are you gonna have barbecue wings from Buffalo Wild Wings? Because those are best.
Wait, what?
You should get the honey barbecue wings from Buffalo Wild Wings if you get
No,
it.
barbecue wings are nasty.
You get the chicken tenders with fries, and then you get the giant $9 pretzel.
No, you get garlic parmesan wings, and that's the only thing you get. That's...
You don't get fries.
No.
Objectively wrong.
Hey, Jim Boy, we're eating fries tonight. Fries and hot dogs. That's the best meal you can get. You can't go wrong with that combo.
Greg, you've got a question in the chat. Abrix13 wants to know what's the preferred time for a stop motion for your channel?
As long as you want it to be. There's no thing or whatever. There's no limit.
I just stop
The only
motion.
rule
contest.
is there are no rules.
No, it's not a stop motion contest. It's just like making Star Wars Episode 100, whatever people think that's going to be.
Oh my god.
And you can do a mock. you can do like a little like layout. You can do like a trailer.
Yeah.
You can do whatever. But the crazier
It's
and
funny.
zanier, the better. I really want to trigger the Star Wars people though.
Oh, I guess opt to break out my Borat minifigure and Tiger King, and I can't lose.
Oh wow.
Oh,
He's
that sounds
genius.
like fun.
I think people might have a problem with you winning though.
It's like, what's
That's
the prize?
Because people.
They're like, Ryan won.
What's the
really?
prize? What's the prize? What do
It
we got?
is a $100 Lego set or sets of your choice.
Woo! I need that.
Okay.
That's 3 501st battle packs.
I mean,
And then $10.
Someone's got to cover tax and shit.
Speaking of Tiger
can you
King,
imagine how angry people would be if you won? Oh, it would be awesome.
That would be so funny, actually.
I
It'd be a
see
double
casted,
trigger.
Carol Baskin in the Tiger King series, the dramatized one.
What's with you?
Carol Baskin.
Tara Reid is going to play Carol Baskin.
Don't know who that is.
I know who she is.
I
She
don't
was
know.
in the American Pie movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
just
pretty
Google it.
washed up, isn't she?
Yeah.
I mean, so is Carol Baskin, so it's worse.
That's true.
I thought it'd be something like Kathleen Turner, or maybe even I don't know. She's a bit old now, but Goldie Hawn maybe.
I think Craggle may be the only person that's still talking about Tiger King at this
Yeah,
point.
I mean, honestly.
It's because of Nicolas Cage. I was like,
He's
had
gonna
no.
go to the opening night premiere of the movie.
It's Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is like, he can be in the worst film ever, and you still have to watch
Cage, I love you.
Yeah, honestly, I do. I love Nicolas Cage. And
Craggle
ironic,
proclaims his love.
yeah. If someone built me a mock of like Nicolas Cage's face, I'd probably make out with it every day.
Oh wow.
my God.
This just got weird.
Well, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, I mean, I had no interest in a watching Tiger King the
I
dramatic.
don't believe you when you say that.
I didn't.
Nobody believes
I watched
you.
that, that was it. But then, as soon as they said Nicolas Cage, I was in. I was like,
Honestly,
take my money.
I have no interest in it. I don't know.
What was that?
That was your accent.
Is that your impression of a Welsh accent?
Yes.
Wow.
Wait,
Okay.
we gotta play some Fortnite sometime.
You know I'm not
We do.
English, right?
You're something.
I'm something, yeah.
Every time you want to play Fortnite, I'm not home. Every time you stream it.
Where are you going exactly? You don't have a life.
I was at the store when you streamed yesterday.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
You're not allowed to go shopping or leave your house.
You want to play Fortnite today?
This is true.
Probably
Well,
not today.
In all fairness, I think Ryan's gone out more than he would before.
I get out.
Ryan, you literally spent a day going to get Monkey Kid sets. So I don't want to hear it.
I did do that. I'm not telling
If
you
you add
anything.
up the miles that you travelled to go and get those Monkey Kid sets, you probably did more miles than you would have if we weren't in quarantine.
Yes.
Yes.
It would be so funny if, well, actually, it wouldn't be funny, but I can just imagine, like, Atlanta is completely coronavirus free, and then the day after Ryan and everyone goes there, they're like, we have loads of new cases, we can't find out why. We're looking for this Florida man.
They brought all this Florida disease there.
That's early.
Two Florida men and a guy in a mantis outfit. We thinking maybe they're child. We're looking for a gay couple and a little toy.
Oh
mantis.
boy.
Oh man. I messed this up somehow.
What have you messed up?
I broke my iPhone holder stand for my minifigure thing, and I don't know what I did. It's all janky now. I gotta watch some videos to figure out how I had it before. This is not right.
Oh.
I dropped it, and it kind of broke into like 4 pieces. It should have been easy to fix, but I effed it up somehow. Well, I'll get it fixed. There's some boxes in the mail, one of which I do not. It's got to be an eBay box, right? That's what it usually is.
I think it was Greg who mentioned a while back that you bought something off eBay and it came from Amazon. Like the seller basically just sent it from their Amazon account, and that happened to me today.
Oh yeah.
I got this Amazon parcel, and I was like, I haven't ordered anything from Amazon. And
Did you fall for one of those pre-orders?
Well, it wasn't a pre-order. It was I was basically the Star Wars Thrawn book, the second one.
That is an interesting way to make money. Literally,
thing-
just charge more than Amazon and order it off Amazon. You do no work.
But the thing is,
Genius.
though, I got
It
it for $9.99 on eBay. Amazon is selling it for £13.70. So the guy must have made a loss.
Maybe I can't imagine he would go through with the sale if that were the case. This is a money laundering scheme, and you're caught up in it.
Yeah, I just think maybe Amazon put up the price, and like he's down as like a power seller on eBay, so he probably makes a profit overall, but on some of them just takes a hit. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That is very odd.
Yeah, I've had that happen before too, Craig. We order something from eBay, and the seller ships it through Amazon, right?
Yeah. Like first of all, I was thinking, well, did he just like use the Amazon parcel? But no, it was actually Amazon. It was Amazon like delivery as well. It was crazy.
Maybe he had a gift card he was trying to cash in on.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a gift card thief.
Well, I did look into his like feedback, and there was like a bunch of neutral feedback that was like, I got flipped from Amazon, and this guy sent it from Amazon. I bought from eBay, and I was like, well,
I mean, who cares where it gets sent from? To be like, as long as you get the, I don't know why people are mad about it.
yeah, I don't get that. I mean, I paid what I wanted to pay for it, and I got the item I wanted, so
Yeah,
You're good to go.
in a timely manner. It's like,
well, that's the thing. It came so quickly. He must have like, I don't know, like Prime or something or whatever. Because I ordered it yesterday, and it was like I ordered it yesterday like 6 p.m. and then it was here this morning by like 10 a.m. I was like, right, okay, can't fault that.
Damn.
So yeah, as far as I'm
That is-
concerned, it's positive feedback. You know,
maybe faster than anything I've ever. Like that's less than 20. That is really fast.
it is, especially like with what's going on Amazon at the moment. They're saying like, even if you've got Prime, it's going to be like 2 to 3 days and all that kind of stuff. You know.
Maybe it's Jeff Bezos.
Didn't you like pay like an extra $30 to get overnight shipping, and it took 3 days or something? Is that, am I remembering that right?
That's Lego for you.
Wow.
Lego life.
Yeah.
However, the last time I did it, it showed up in one day. But apparently, it's because FedEx, if you pay for 1 day shipping, will not deliver on a Saturday.
What?
For one, yes, I don't understand it.
Wow. I mean, in the UK, the standard postal days are Monday to Saturday, but so many couriers now actually sort of deliver on Sunday. Is that not the same in the US or?
I mean, some do deliver on Sunday. A lot. I mean, I just got a delivery today from USPS. Like literally, I'm about to open these boxes. But FedEx, if you pay for 1 day shipping, will not deliver it on the weekend. It has to be on a weekday.
So
it's retarded.
Is Saturday not considered a normal postal day then in the US or?
I mean, Shy's going around delivering. It's a special case with a certain carrier. That's my point.
Yeah, because in the UK, the only sort of like special day would be Sundays or like bank holidays. Right. Saturday is just the same as like a weekday in terms of the post, like all mail.
Yeah, for most mail it is, but for FedEx, if you pay for 1 day shipping, you get screwed if you happen to are supposed to be getting it delivered on a Saturday because they won't do it. I believe other than that, they deliver on Saturdays.
But the thing is, if you're paying for 1 day shipping and you're paying Lego for it, then surely that's on them. Like, you know, if FedEx don't do it, then you've got grounds.
I don't know why they're offering it, but
yeah,
it's dumb.
Because Lego don't always use the same courier that you get. I've had parcels come through like standard Royal Mail. I've had some come from like Hermes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm sure it all comes from the same place, but sometimes they get handed off at some point, depending on what it is.
Yeah.
For like the final delivery, like you could ask Shy about that when he gets back. I'm sure he does that. They do that.
We should set up like a mail Q&A for Shy and just quiz him. Like, why does this happen? Why does that happen? Why does the envelope taste funny when I lick the end of it? So is anyone doing anything special this weekend for the anniversary of Empire Strikes Back? I imagine you would probably have a video up, Brian.
You cut out for me. I don't know if anyone
sorry.
else.
I was saying, are you doing anything special for the anniversary of Empire this weekend?
No. Probably not.
Okay. I thought you would have done because you're
I could watch the movie. I don't know. The anniversary of when a movie came out is not that, like, the day is not that important to me.
I just thought you might have done a special video because it's the 40th anniversary.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. No, not something I really cared to do.
Fair enough.
It is Star Wars month, though, Greg. You're letting people down.
It is. I'm almost done with the Star Wars backlog. It's pretty glorious.
Yeah. I was going to do lots of Star Wars videos this month. You know, call it Star Wars month because of May the 4th and everything. But I feel like I've done just as many Pirates of the Caribbean videos as I have Star Wars ones. It just worked out that way, but
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I did these sets so far. You know, for sets that are 9 years old, they really do hold up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Ryan, you said maybe on Bricks and Bits once, there's obviously going to be a point where Lego gets to, and it's like, how do you really sort of improve any further in terms of like?
I would have thought that would happen 5 years ago, but they keep getting better, so I don't know.
I used to say that with video games. I'd be like, man, Super Nintendo, this is like the best graphics I've ever seen. There's no way it's going to get better than this.
Yeah.
I remember everyone saying that with like.
I think you'll see diminishing returns. Like, you can't just keep making giant leaps like they've made in like, if you look at the next 20 years, like if 20 years from now you look back 20 years, you're not going to see as big of a jump as you've seen over the last 20 years. That seems really far-fetched. Because they went from a place where they were making things out of bricks to basically they've reinvented the entire thing that they're doing by bringing in Technic and using so much more in their builds than before with smaller slope pieces and, you know, just philosophically different building styles. So I can't imagine you see another big shift like that.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I've noticed is I just generally believe the minifig in terms of print and the quality on these Pirates of the Caribbean sets is better than what we get now. Like, there's no issues with opacity, really. You know, like you've got like flesh tones printed on dark color torsos, and they look great. They don't have that like, you know, when they look really pale, they look dark.
Yeah.
You know, most minifigures have like leg printing, whereas nowadays leg printing is like, oh, it's got leg printing. You know, you get like a Marvel set, and they have plain color legs and stuff. Almost all these minifigures have printing that goes off the torso down to the hips and legs. And just like the molds on there, they've got like lots of different pieces and stuff, rather than reusing like the same face prints over and over again as well. But I don't know if honestly, I don't want to say they've reached their peak, but I'm looking at these and looking at what comes in sets now, and just there's no comparison.
Yeah, I gotta get around to getting those, but I couldn't say I haven't looked at them close enough.
Yeah, what you got now? You've got the Silent Mary, haven't you?
Yeah, I got that, and I have the mill, and that's it.
Oh, cool.
Nothing more.
There's I think there's 4 more sets that I need to get, unless I decide to get the brickheads, but I'm not really interested in those.
I mean, they're cheap. You may as well.
Yeah.
At least I assume they're cheap. I don't know. Maybe they've gone up a ton in value, but.
Well, they're looking about 22 at the moment in the UK. One thing that's been soul destroying is how expensive they are in the UK versus the US for these like retired sets. But the problem is shipping and customs then would just undo that anyway.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, the Jack Sparrow brickhead's okay, but I wasn't a massive fan of the 5th film. In fact, probably the worst one, I think. So I'm not really keen on getting Salazar for it.
Sure.
What do you think about the rumors for the 6th film being a reboot, though, with Karen Gillan?
I mean, if it doesn't have Jack Sparrow, I don't know why I'm gonna like. Jack Sparrow made Pirates of the Caribbean good. I don't know, like, I don't feel like it's like Star Wars where you can go tell a story about different characters and have it work. Maybe it does. I don't know, but
yeah,
that's not what I'm looking for.
I mean, I'd be happy if he goes back to being more like in the first one. He's not the main character. He's like the supporting character. He's like the Han Solo to Luke and Leia almost. He's like main character, but he's not the protagonist like Will is, or even Keira Knightley's character Elizabeth. So I would be fine if they brought in Karen Gillan as this character Red from the ride. They're saying that she's going to be, but I think it still needs to have Jack in there in some capacity, and not even just as a cameo, as someone else was saying that he'd pop up and like in the background in a bar or something. He needs to play a part in there, I think. But have you seen the fifth film or?
I watched it when it came out. I have not seen it recently because it's not on Disney or Netflix.
It's not on Disney Plus. It's on the UK one. That's weird.
Oh, not yet. Like end of this year or something.
Yeah, it must be like
they have a contract with something somewhere.
Yeah. I watched it for the first time since I saw it in the cinema, and it was worse than I remembered.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. The fourth one I didn't like. So
really, I quite like the fourth one. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it didn't have like Will and Elizabeth in there, and a lot of the other supporting characters. But I quite liked it as a sort of one-off. I really like Blackbeard as the bad guy in that one.
Yeah, he was alright.
And I quite liked Barbossa's story.
The movie on the whole did not impress me. I didn't like that girl character. Her accent just felt really fake to me the whole time. That just took me out of it. I don't know. The girl character that has an accent, I don't know what her name is.
Oh, Penelope Cruz. That's her actual accent.
No idea. Well, it's not good, and it doesn't work.
She was probably the weakest part of that film. The other weakest part is that it didn't really have a big action set piece. Like, I was waiting for like the big action fight to happen, and it didn't really happen. So, but I did quite like. I like Blackbeard, and I liked how his like sword controlled the ship and stuff. I liked Barbossa working for the British Navy as a privateer and having lost his leg. I wanted to see more of like the mythical side, like with the mermaids and stuff like that. I wanted them to lean into that. And like they mentioned like Blackbeard's crew as being zombies, but they don't really go anywhere with that.
Mic test. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I accidentally clicked on a thing and I lost all my audio.
Better?
Yeah, the stuff says the mermaid subplot felt underdeveloped. Yeah, it really did.
Let's see.
They have like this romance between.
Kragel's not talking, is he?
Yeah, I'm talking.
He is. All right, here we go.
I can only hear Greg. I think if anyone else is speaking, I don't know.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. I was just hearing silence and it was weird.
Yeah, I mean, the stud on the chat says that all he remembers is that the mermaid subplot felt underdeveloped in the fourth film. Yeah, it really did, because like they have like the whole romance between, I think, or is he a vicar or he's like a priest in training, the guy, and the mermaid, and it's so underdeveloped. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really matter to the rest of the plot. It's just daft. That's definitely one of the weakest parts of the film. But I tell you what, number 5 makes 4 look like a masterpiece.
Right. I gotta rewatch it. Like I said, I don't have any real memory of it.
Yeah. You've watched the first 3, the trilogy, haven't you, recently though?
Yeah, I just watched them like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. What's your favorite of the first 3?
Probably the second one.
Yeah, that's my
Davy
favorite.
Jones.
Yeah. Davy Jones
was pretty good.
And the effects on him
Plus
still
I like the Kraken song. Yeah, they look fun. It's passable.
The Kraken, yeah, I was
if you
so
don't think about it.
What happened with the Kraken in the third film? I thought that was so rubbish.
No, I didn't pick up on it being bad.
Well, when it gets killed off in between the 2 films, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. like I said, I didn't pick up on it being a bad thing. Like, I was just like, okay, it's gone.
Well, it's just like in the second one, they're constantly on the run from this crack, and they had, like you said, it has that great music, like when it gets started. And I was like,
yeah.
I can't wait to see how they're gonna, beat that in the third film. And then they don't. It's just like, oh yeah, we had Davy Jones kill it himself.
1 second.
Right.
I get what they were trying to do is kind of like show, like for the pirates that like the old world is sort of like dying because of like the new world, like with the British Navy and sort of technology taking over like the sort of the mythical sort of like swashbuckling pirate era, because they have that whole conversation with Jack and Barbossa, but it was just like so anticlimactic to me. It was like the equivalent of basically like having Empire Strikes Back and then Return of the Jedi, like hands to stand. He's like, oh yeah, we rescued him in between the two films,
Right.
I still need to watch episodes 1, 2, and 3.
What, of Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't hear Jim Blade.
Jim Blade says he hasn't seen episodes 1, 2, or 3 of Star Wars.
Can I hear you now? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you're not I mean, they're not great. If you're not gonna watch two of them, those are the two to not watch.
I haven't watched any of the 3.
Oh, we'll watch episode 3. Episode 3 is good, but if you don't want to watch 1 and 2, I don't think you're missing too much.
Can you really enjoy 3 though without watching at least 2?
I mean, I do it time and time again whenever I watch episode 3.
But
I know what happens in the previous 2, I guess, but like I just don't. I don't feel like it's that important.
See, Attack of the Clones is actually my favorite of the prequels. Like I know that like the whole love story is terrible, but I really like Obi-Wan's sort of detective story, and I like how they're sort of manipulated into a war, and like this the idea like I love the ending when Yoda says like the shroud of the dark side has fallen and like the Clone Wars begun. But yeah.
Darn beehive.
Guess who's back?
Hey!
Hello.
You're fired already?
No, it's my second break already.
What job gives you 2 breaks?
See, Greg left when I joined. Greg, I love you.
Just step out.
The second I joined, Greg's like, I'm out of here. So
it's okay, B-Fab. I'm here.
I love you. Cut the Craig in the most not straight way possible.
I love you too in the most straight way possible.
Jim Blade's like, I feel left out.
No, nope.
Well, Lego Freak loves Jim Blade.
Nope.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah. So, B-Fab, I missed when you were on earlier. I just caught the tail end of you saying goodbye. What happened with your job then? Was it basically you had a racist manager?
So basically, my manager started treating me different. He claimed he didn't like a certain race of people, and I was trying to bring up some points, and I said, you can't judge people by this. And then I said, I'm half black, right? And after I said that, he started treating me different. And today, at 5 a.m, when I'm about to leave, all of a sudden, the store director calls me in his office, and he's like, "Yeah, you're no longer going to be able to work with us. We decided we don't want to keep you past the 30 days." And I'm like, "Wait, what? I worked at the same company, and I was there for 3.5 years. What are you talking about?" He's like, "The guy said that you were on your phone all the time and whatever." I'm like, "Dude, the same guy said I could listen to stuff on my phone." So he literally threw up some bullcrap excuse. He's the one that said, "Yeah, if you want to, go ahead, listen to stuff, do whatever. I don't care what you do, right? As long as you get the work done." And then all of a sudden he brought that up. I'm like, "Oh, this guy's totally racist. Fuck him." So, yeah. Like, I don't like to pull the race card, right? But in this case, it's totally the dude was racist, so.
Wow, man. That's right.
And now I'm going to go beat up everyone at the job. I'm going to go drive there later tonight and just take a baseball bat to everybody.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna film it too. I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys."
You think about it. If you say that, someone listening to this then puts a balaclava on, goes and beats him up with a baseball bat, and then you get the blame for it.
I wish that would happen. If one of my loyal fans wants to beat somebody with a bat, if somebody wants to beat them with a bat,
he actually said like, "Oh, with my mantis head, I'm gonna go rob a bank tomorrow." He didn't, but he didn't have a good alibi. But then one of his fans put like a mantis mask on and went and robbed it.
Just like just too good.
If anybody in the chat wants to go beat up my old boss with a baseball bat, I will give you my my old job's address. So.
You know, I can instantly tell that your manager is not a cool guy because you said you were half black and he didn't say which half. Like the left or the right? Top or bottom?
Yeah.
We'll say the top half is black, the bottom half is white.
Oh, I actually remember like saying this before, and I remember where it went. I better stop this line of conversation.
No, Jim likes this type of conversations on his stream. Nope. What are you talking?
Oh.
Did you just kick EFAB out?
I didn't kick him. I didn't kick him. He left.
Wow.
Back.
Hey.
I dropped my phone and it kicked me out. Oh, again, I'm dropping my phone.
Wow. True story. My fiance once, we were playing Pokemon Go a few years back, and she was on her phone playing Pokemon Go, not looking where she was going, and she walked into like a tree and the branch hit her in the eye, and in pain, she dropped her phone. But in that split second, she made a decision, and the decision was to try to catch the phone before it hit the ground with her foot. So basically, she ended up drop kicking her phone across the street.
Your girl did that?
Yep. And she's probably going to go.
And you plan on marrying that girl?
Well, she has some redeeming qualities that I won't go into here.
Oh, so that's why you're with her.
Yeah, she has really nice brains.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. We're like, now we know why he's with her. Makes sense now.
Well, she's into Lego, so you know. Nice brains.
Like, so, okay, so she's not listening right now, correct?
She might be. She's downstairs, so I don't know.
Okay. So you're saying that your girl is
Don't you dare.
All right. I'm going to open these boxes. This is awkward, BFAB. Thank you.
What? How is this awkward, Ryan?
Just shut up, BFAB.
Not helping. You're not help. Stop. New topic.
Shut up. Thank you.
So what is Ryan doing with boxes?
He's opening boxes.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Wow. So can you tell us what was the job that you got fired from, or is that still top secret?
Oh no, I mean I just worked at a grocery store at night.
Oh, okay.
He probably wasn't very good at it.
Or like serving customers, or just like stacking shelves?
Stocking people, stocking shelves.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just because sunshine on a rainy brick says it was awkward, we'll say it's awkward. I'll stop. Ryan dropped out. Why did I have a feeling he was the second we started laughing? like what do we say? Okay, I'll start laughing, guys. Like I'm out of here.
Luke 44 says, "I'm on my way to beat everyone up. Quick, get out of IB,
Whoop whoop.
Luke 44, he's gonna go pick up your work colleague.
I'm back.
Oh
no. Friends here.
Back, boys.
Did you kick out Ryan?
I didn't kick Ryan. Why are you trying to like kick somebody?
I don't know.
What are you trying to say? Here, I'll kick somebody.
Jin Boyd, I hate you.
How's that? Yeah. You need to be kicking somebody again, Craggle.
Oh.
Wow, you guys are perfect together.
How come you seem to be my friend today, Jim Boyd?
Oh, we can fix that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love it. Apparently, Mahan says, "Oh no, Luke 44 is going to come and beat."
You have the whole way monkey headsets.
Monkey headsets suck.
What would you do if I sent you the Millennium Falcon, another in Dragon City, another dock, and every Ninjago set in the world.
The correct answer would be build them.
Would you thank me?
Maybe.
There'd be one exception. You'd have to promise you never kick me from a stream again.
You can't do that.
Into a 24-hour stream and no kicking me.
If you actually sent him all that stuff, I would make sure he doesn't kick you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do a thing.
Jimblet, I will show up to your house with a baseball bat and I'm kidding.
No right.
Now, if any friends are out there and they want to beat Jimblet with a baseball bat, please make sure Vita has an alibi first.
Adult threatens to beat up a kid on live stream.
Oh, I remember before.
I'm kidding, guys.
You were talking about killing children, and I put a comment in the chat because I was like in the chat, and I said, "Murdering children is fun. Just ask Anakin Skywalker." And loads of people kicked off at me and were like, "How can you say that?" Like,
oh, they're not shooting.
You know, Jim Wade?
I think I've realized something though. I know now why Lego Freak keeps dressing up as like different professionals. First it was like a fireman, then it was a doctor. I've heard rumors of policemen. Lego Freak is a strippogram.
How did I dress up as a doctor?
That makes a lot of sense now.
How did I dress up as
What? Lego Freak cutting out for everybody else.
Yeah.
We got 5 minutes left, by the way, and then I'm gonna do a thing.
Wow.
A thing, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Shut up, Lego Freak.
When did I dress up as a doctor?
You sent a picture on the group chat before, and you had like a surgical mask or something on. I can't remember. Greg said it.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking him at his word.
That's because we were at the store.
People.
What to buy your next costume?
Are you guys doing that over in the UK, Craggle?
No, yeah, we're wearing masks. Well, the sensible ones are, you know. Have you got this thing in the US? Like, there's a bunch of stupid people in the UK going around that are saying coronavirus is like a conspiracy. It's not real. And what it actually is that they're putting 5G masks up, and then when they go active, they're going to kill everyone. So they're getting everyone off the streets now by saying there's a pandemic, and there really isn't. I just like, oh man, it's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard.
It's a bit much. I mean,
that actually sounds very logistical.
It sounds very American too, for whatever reason, Craggle. Very American.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Trump, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, I used to think George W. Bush was like the most stupid person that could be in the White House, but you know.
Well, I think it's kind of maybe changed.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care about politics. That being said, if anybody ever comes after America, we're blowing you up. Even you in the UK, I'm sorry, but you know.
I love how we took the jump from we think the president is stupid to BFAB wants to blow up other countries.
I'm just saying.
All right, let's start doing our conclusion. We got 3 minutes left, so.
Oh,
what?
Okay. We got 3 minutes left. Should we boil an egg?
What?
Okay.
Wow.
Is this where we get really rated R?
No.
Yeah.
You won't believe what she said she was gonna do to me last night. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Boy.
Y'all have dirty minds. I just said whatever. I didn't say what.
I bet it's a lot more tame than what Lego Freak thought about doing to Gym Blade last night.
Hey, take it down, Oxford. I'll kick you.
Lego Freak, if you donate $4, I'll kick BFAB right now.
No, y'all.
What BFAB? It was me who was saying stuff.
Oh, if you donate $2, I'll kick Craggle.
Only 2? Wait. BFAB? That's an outrage. $10, surely.
Based on sub count, I think Craigle's at least worth $50 to kick.
Oh,
wow. Thank you.
If I donate $5, I'll kick Craggle.
How much I worth?
If you keep writing in caps, you're going to get timed out. That's what that's going to be.
I think Mahan's just upset that he's not a mod on this channel.
Well, he's never going to be a mod on this channel.
Wow.
I feel like Gimlet has something against mine. I'm still trying to figure out what.
I don't know.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but
I mean, when Gimlet talks to you, he always sounds like he has something against you anyway, so it's really hard to tell who he doesn't like.
It takes Gimlet also a long time to warm up to people, so.
no, I like Craggle right away. I didn't hate him.
You
Aw.
hated me at first. No,
Thanks, Gimlet.
I think
That
back in
really
the day we
warmed
got
my
along better.
He hated me at first, too. Oh my gosh. We should start a therapy group for it, you know?
I swung back and forth. I like B-Fab.
359, so.
I have accepted that you actually liked my channel at first, Jim Blade.
Yeah, at first. Now I don't like it. Anyway, thank you guys all very much for watching.
She hates me.
Leo Freak, shut up.
Wow. On
But,
that well.
Thank you guys all very much for watching. I'm going to send you guys over to Light and Bridge Bricks live stream, which is still going on right now. He and Rogue Runner and some others are building the UCF one. So click the link in chat if you are interested in going over there. Go hang out over there. Very cool people. Light and Bridge Bricks and Rogue Runner. And I don't know who else is on the stream right now. I didn't really pay attention. But thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you again next Saturday. Minecraft stream should be back on Tuesday. I think that's what we're going to do. It'll probably be a longer episode too because we haven't done it in like 3 weeks.
Thursday?
No, Tuesday. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you all later. Bye bye.